the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, you know. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants private show for November 2018. The second one, actually.
The second one.
Yeah, what the fuck? Just recently we started doing two of these. Dude.
And then we started doing bonus episodes.
I'm still doing the run, too.
Yeah.
I have streamed every day since Tuesday. Every day from Tuesday until today.
I've streamed every day since Tuesday until today.
Yeah. But then tomorrow we have another stream.
The bonus.
And then on Sunday I have the altered perspective.
And I get a day off.
Yeah. And then on Monday I have a fucking stream.
You have a stream Monday too?
No. Monday I have a day off. But I might end up streaming. Who fucking knows?
You're addicted to it now.
Well, I gotta do it.
It's in your blood.
And the more I do it, the better things get. So,
yeah.
Things get better the more I do it. So now I just do it all the time. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
So we're gonna do something different on this show than I think we did it on one of the private shows, but it was the DP antagonist episode private show. After each video, we're basically going to go ahead and bring in people, patrons,
Patreons
that will be waiting in the waiting room, in the waiting area, and we'll bring you in, not all at once. Maybe at the end we'll bring you all in at once, but after each segment, we're going to grab some people and bring them in to discuss what we just watched and how they felt about it. What do you think?
I think that's a novel idea because sometimes we need to hear what the people think. If we didn't listen to the people, we would be fucking mad titans. We'd be angry kings, Benjamin, and we're not angry kings. We're drunken peasants.
Yeah, I'm not angry.
We're peasants, Ben. We're not titans. We're not kings. We're not royalty. We're not sober nobles. We're sweet boys.
Sweet boys.
Sweet boys. Dude.
You know what? You know what I'm going to do first?
What's that?
This.
You gonna learn something.
You're a bunch of dirty-ass losers.
Fuck.
Dude, I found this. I can't believe there's a Wikipedia article for this. Urban Dictionary, yes. Wikipedia, I'm surprised that it exists.
Uh-oh.
Here it is.
Blue balls. Blue balls is slang for the condition of temporary fluid congestion. Vasocongestion, it's actually scientific. In the testicles accompanied by testicular pain caused by prolonged sexual arousal in the human male without ejaculation.
Yes.
Is this a real thing?
Yeah, you've never had it?
Fuck no.
Oh, you were just jerking off all the time.
Fuck yeah. The term is thought to have originated in the United States, first appearing in 1916. Some urologists call this condition epididymal hypertension. The condition is not experienced by all males. Oh, see? Maybe I'm immune.
No, if you were jerking off, then you fixed the problem.
Yeah. I don't know. How often do you have to fap to fix your blue balls?
No, well, I mean, like, let's say, you get to, like, third base or something, and you're really turned on. If you don't take care of that at some point, you might get blue balls.
I just end up coming in my pants if nothing happens. Is that bad?
Well, the people who don't come in their pants that get really turned on and don't do anything to release it, like really turned on, like insanely turned on.
Yeah.
Their balls will ache from being too productive, basically.
I just come in my pants sometimes. It sucks, but it happens. I was on the way to see a fucking girl one night, and I fucking came in my pants on the way to see her because I had such a fucking hard on going to see her.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
With no stimulation
I
at
was
all?
driving, that's it. And I got there and I had a fucking load
Was
in my
the
pants.
car really jerky?
No.
Dude,
I don't
that's
know what
so
it was,
fucking
man.
weird.
Yeah. And then I had to go fucking, I'm like, I got to use your bathroom. I was sitting there watching the cum off my fucking dick.
How are you not like a 2-pump chump then? If you can like just come
I don't know.
for like from like driving a car,
I wasn't, it was like,
how does
here's the
real
thing,
sex
right?
not make you come
Here's
like
the thing.
instantly?
I was like jacking it before she told me to come over, right? So I was like, okay, I'll stop jacking it because no need to fucking finish off. I'm going to visit a young lady.
Okay.
And then I go over, and by the time I get there, I just got a load in my pants. I'm like, well, that sucked. Wasn't expecting that to happen. But it's not like I just walk around jizzing everywhere. That was just like one particular instance.
Someone said I got to third base with this one girl and she fucking left. Yeah, and you could have gotten blue balls.
Yeah, you could have died from it, I guess. You could have got epididymal hypertension. That sucks.
I mean, I don't remember anyone ever dying from it. I just remember it being something we talked a lot about in high school.
Okay, maybe you couldn't have died from it.
No, it's just uncomfortable. It's painful. It's you know what? If it's bad enough, I've had it bad enough to the point where it like made my stomach hurt too.
Damn.
You know how like when you get kicked in the balls and it makes your stomach hurt too?
No way. Just from not coming?
Right. Yeah.
I don't think I experienced this at all.
There was one time I was talking about it with a bunch of guys when I was in high school, and this one guy was like, "There is a hell. Blue balls be thy name." So
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I've had people doubt the existence of it.
I've never experienced it. I think I have like you know how I puke whenever I have too much alcohol in me? I think when I have too much cum in me, I just fucking shoot loads in my pants. My body just takes care of itself. I'm a god.
That's weird.
Is that weird?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna wonder if you have jizzy pants all
Right
the
now,
time.
you want to do an oil check?
No.
Epididymal hypertension, epididymal hypertension, epididymal hypertension. Sorry, Reno said say it 3 times fast. So I did. I'd never been in this kind of situation where you're getting blown and then your mom came in the room or something. What, when you stop? What?
It's when a girl doesn't give it up, but you know turns you on, and you don't jerk off later on because maybe you don't have an opportunity, or maybe
you're Catholic.
and yes, it's painful and uncomfortable. That's
Why women need to know more about blue balls so they don't leave a guy hanging. Do you want a man to suffer from epididymal hypertension? Just suck him off. Save a life. Suck a boy. Or I'm going to take out ads in the New York Times and play this shit. It's your civic duty to drain those balls. And then all these gay guys will come up and fucking enlist. Like, we'll suck them. We'll help you boys out. And we're like, wait, this isn't what we wanted. Then we're getting blown by gay dudes.
delayed ejaculation. Huh. Maybe that'll be on the next one. Fuck, this was really educational. This is probably the best information segment we've had in a long time.
You're a bunch of dirty ass losers.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm trying to think if I've ever had blue balls and just didn't notice it. Like, I'd probably know, right? My shit would hurt really bad. I don't think I've ever had it.
Yeah, it almost feels like the way you feel after you've gotten kicked in the balls. Like
So I've been kicked in the balls.
You feel nauseous, like your stomach hurts. You feel like you might throw up.
That sounds horrible. I've been kicked in the balls, and that fucking sucks. I've sat on my balls. That fucking sucks. You ever sit on your balls? Is that just a fat guy thing?
No. I mean, that can happen.
Okay, yeah, I've done that a few times, and it sucks. But I've never had blue balls.
when I was in high school, I was never really athletic, but when I was in high school, I tried to do track and field, and I tried to do pole vault, and I learned the hard way, which I should have known. You have to have both legs on one side of the pole to successfully pole vault.
Hold up. You crotched yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you get blue balls.
I haven't had blue balls since I was a teenager.
Blunt force trauma.
I learned how to whack off.
See,
That's
why you should.
That's the cure. That's why.
I must have.
That's why you don't hear about it that much, too.
Yeah. I started jerking it when I was 12. Is that average?
I would say that's early, but not irregular.
I don't think
Some people start when they're really young.
I don't think I would have started, except my friend started jerking off in front of me, and that's how I
front
learned
of
about
you?
it. Yeah, because my dad kept a stack of
And did you do it
Playboys in
too?
my bedroom.
Oh, I've heard this.
Yeah, and he was looking at the Playboys, and he started jacking off, and I was like, "What are you doing? You're gonna ruin them. You're gonna ruin them." And he's like, "No, it feels good." And I'm like, "Did you just make them better? Did you make the Playboys better?" It was weird, man. I had a weird childhood.
Yeah, fuck, man. You always say things, and I'm just like, I don't know what to say about that.
King Neckbeard says, my childhood is eerily similar to Billy's. They were like good
guys are
Playboys
fucked
too.
up.
They were from the late 80s. They had like Vanna White in them and City
Sure,
Crawford.
whatever. I've seen Playboys, but my friends didn't jerk off in front of me to them.
But it was like a fucking, I don't know, we were kids. I didn't know what the difference was. I didn't know these things, man. They just happened.
So we're bringing on the guy from Twilight City Studios. Sorry, what
Hey.
what was your name again?
Bo.
Bo, all right.
What's up, Bo? How you doing?
Good. I did some shopping. I've been working on my paper for class. And
You know what? I'm going to need to call you back really quick here. I just realized there's a setting that needs to be changed. I'll be right back with you in just a second here.
1 minute, Bo. 1 minute, Bo.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me bring his camera in. I have to change this NDI camera setting. It's funny because now when I do this, it tells me that if the people I'm broadcasting don't know they're being broadcast, I can face legal consequences.
What?
So I should yeah, it said that.
If they don't know you're being broadcast.
Because I'm using NDI to broadcast them. It says it right now. It says, always avoid legal snags by telling people they're being recorded or broadcasted.
Damn.
That's literally what it just said to me when because I'm using the NDI plugin, which is it's a network technology that Skype is using now that just allows you to treat each person in a Skype call like its own individual stream. So
okay.
yeah.
Okay. I'm like ND. I'm like I have no idea what that is. Just
Yeah, I haven't tried it, but from what I understand, I could have a separate computer running this call if I wanted to, and as long as it's on the Wi-Fi network here, I could grab people from that call. I could have like a separate computer run the call if I wanted.
That's cool.
Yeah.
it sounds like it's more. It sounds like it'd be more manageable or help to make things more efficient.
It would. I mean, it does take a toll on this computer. Run the call and stream and run XSplit and run all of these monitors and all that shit. But it's still pretty much it can handle it. But yeah, anything that takes the load off of one computer, puts it on another, definitely helps. I don't have room for another computer in here unless it's like a laptop.
Right. Now you got a custom built PC, right?
Yeah.
What made you do that instead of getting like an Apple desktop? I'm just want to get your opinion of that.
To run this show, you need something really powerful, and you need we needed something with a ton of USB ports and a ton of like multiple graphics cards. What else a bunch of video outputs. I'm still not, I have 7 monitors hooked up to this computer right now, and I still could hook up more monitors to this if I wanted.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. I didn't think you could do that with a custom built PC. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, you can do a lot more with a PC if you know what you're building, right? Like Mac is kind of like out the box. It's better than a PC is out the box, but PC, if you know what you're fucking doing, it's gonna smoke a Mac and it's gonna be cheaper.
I have to agree with you there, Billy. I feel like if you really know what you're doing, then a custom built PC would definitely be better for you. Especially for desktops. Like, I'm thinking of getting a desktop. I don't know when I'm going to get it, but I've always wanted to try and get a PC custom built desktop. I can't see myself having an Apple desktop. Like, I have an Apple laptop, and that's as far as I'll go in that realm of computing.
Apple desktops can be good for certain things, absolutely, but
they're good for if you're not like a
music recording and like producing.
Yeah,
I mean that's great.
Yeah,
audio or like
film editing.
Yeah, video editing. All that shit. That's great.
They're like a high power, high performance, like user friendly, right?
Yeah.
They're user friendly.
They were sold on being user friendly. I remember when the first iMacs came out, Jeff Goldblum was the spokesman for the iMac, and he basically sold it as like, I don't know shit about computers, but I can use this computer. It's basically what he was saying, only in a Jeff Goldblum kind of way.
I'm Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
And I can use this computer. Any other computer, I'm totally retarded. But this computer, it works.
Yeah.
Watch me Google Jeff Goldblum titty fuck.
And then one of Jeff Goldblum's catchy slogans or like his phrases like that "R" he does like in Jurassic Park. Oh my god! Like,
was he in 2 Jurassic Park movies?
Goldblum?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it was.
He was in the first.
He was in Earth Girls Are Easy.
Yeah.
You have talked about phoning into a talk show. Jesse Lee Peterson does a phone-in show every morning. Yeah, we should both call him. Jesse Lee Peterson. It's the Drunken Peasants.
Hey, this is the Drunken Peasants. We want to talk to Jesse Lee Peterson.
Yeah, you know what? I want to call him. I want to call the Caden Cowgirl.
Yeah. Reverse cowgirl.
Oh, and by the way, I'm not expecting it to happen during the private show because not a lot of people are watching. But if we do meet the goal, then I guess I'm eating the hot sauce here on the private show.
Oh, damn.
You know, I don't know if it's going to happen.
It's almost selfish if you guys meet the goal tonight.
Whatever.
I was joshing.
I'll tell you what. If we meet it tonight,
you do a double dose.
Yeah, well, I'll do it tomorrow. Too.
If we meet it tonight, well, you can do it tonight, and I'll do it with you tomorrow.
Okay.
If we,
I don't think it's going to happen tonight.
Oh, it doesn't have to.
But tomorrow you could like up the ante by saying you'll do it too if we reach the goal.
What if we put a $10,000 goal up?
Fuck.
And if we reach a $10,000 goal, you and I do a hot fire 357 makeout session.
No.
We just make out and pour the hot sauce in our mouth.
It's no. No.
I have a good gag reflex.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben, quick question.
Yes.
So, like on my side of things, I only see myself right now. I can't see you or Billy. Is that how it's supposed to be?
Oh shit! Sorry about that. You know, usually we set this up before we start the show, and I forgot that I had to disconnect and then call you back. So,
okay, cool. All right, there we go.
Yeah, this works great now.
So, how's the private show going?
We just started it. We talked about blue balls. That was our information segment.
Ben has suffered from it.
Have you ever had blue balls before?
No, I've been lucky in that. I don't think so.
Neither of us have. I assume I would know if I have. There's something called testicular torsion you can get. That's when your testicles like bound up, like they twist, like they twist in on each other, and you have to like.
Oh, I've heard of that. That just sounded messed up when I've heard of that.
That has nothing to do with blue balls, though.
All right, so now we're going to try troll or not a troll. All
right.
All right, here we go. I hope this one's good.
What's up? On November the 11th or 12th, I don't remember exactly the day, I received an email from the Canada Post Corporation, which is Canada's mail delivery service, and it is a crown corporation owned by the government. notifying me that they've updated some of the rules and regulations, and they've made some amendments to the Canada Post Act. And I thought, you know what, I'll give it a quick read to see what the amendments are. And the only reason why I did that was because Canada Post is currently on these rolling strikes, and my business is somewhat dependent on me receiving mail and sending mail and everything else. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to read it and see what's going on. And I found some very interesting tidbits in this. So
what do you think?
I don't know what
Seems
he's
pretty
trolling
normal.
about. Yeah,
he
he's
seems
normal
pretty
right now.
normal so far. Yeah, this is when the shit should go awry.
I want to think that because he's wearing the fucking crocodile polo shirt
that he's
100% serious. Because only a serious man would wear a shirt like
You
this.
think so?
Do you think a troll would buy this shirt?
What?
This is like a serious man shirt.
What was that statement?
I don't. The trolls usually have some sort of like self-awareness hint, right? There's always some sort of hint, and maybe this is hint enough. I just think this is the type of douchebag that would wear a fucking an unbuttoned polo shirt.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what he says.
One of the things that they updated was Section 5 of the non-mailable matter in the Canada Post Act. Now, basically, Canada Post has things that you cannot send in the mail. Firearms, prescription drugs, explosives, alcohol, all these other things.
You can't send alcohol in the mail? That's weird.
I mean, I've gotten alcohol in the mail
Well,
before.
no, he's talking about Canada.
Oh.
You're not paying attention.
Over the border?
Hold on.
So they had updated things that are no longer allowed to be mailed through Canada Post. One of them is vaping products, which doesn't really affect me. I'm not interested in any of that sort of stuff. But snuck in there, Section 5.2 of the Non-Mailable Matter Act. Gold bullion, gold dust, and non-manufactured precious metals. So, non-manufactured precious metals are basically all precious metals that aren't manufactured into jewelry and that sort of thing. So, on November the 9th, Canada Post updated the Canada Post Act to exclude the distribution of bullion through the Canada Post.
So saying like gold and silver. Bullion is like coins that aren't actual money.
Well, you're not supposed to put cash through the mail either, right?
But this isn't cash. This is like precious metals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it has monetary value, but it's not actual money.
Yeah.
So
is it so you can't launder money through the mail or something? Like I
mail system. It is now illegal because precious metals are now a prohibited item and can be seized. I'm shocked by this. I'm surprised that I haven't read more about it. I mean, another crown corporation owned by the government, the Royal Canadian Mint, sells gold bullion and non-manufactured precious metals, silver, gold, platinum, palladium, and they can be readily purchased at, listen to this, Canada Post. They sell it at Canada Post. So Canada Post is selling a prohibited item which they do not allow within their mail circuit.
I don't think he's trolling. I think he's just weird.
Yeah.
I say not a troll.
There's
only one person waiting in the waiting room that besides Animancer. I guess I'll just bring them both in. So, hey, you guys, I'm going to ask you, troll or not a troll? I'm going to ask everyone here.
Not a troll.
Not a troll. He just doesn't seem like he just seems. Yeah.
I think he's a troll because I looked into this shit and I couldn't find anything about it. So it sounds like bullshit.
It might be bullshit, but he might believe it. He might be just a stupid because he's trying to link it to the government somehow. Like he thinks it's a conspiracy of some sort.
It's definitely conspiracy. A lot of people right now are trying to buy gold because they think the market's going to crash. And when the market crashes, gold shoots up because the dollar falls down.
Yeah, I remember the last time it happened.
This could be a conspiracy theory saying that Canada's getting ready for the market to crash, and they don't want people getting rid of their gold or selling off their gold when it crashes to keep it in Canada.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until you said that, but it probably is just like a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, he probably thinks the government's trying to steal his gold in the mail.
The government wants my gold
They won't let me
coins.
buy gold. All right, not a troll.
They're taking my doubloons.
All right, so if you're watching right now, we have more people watching now than when I said it earlier, so I'll just say it again. After each video, we're going to pull people into the stream. Well, not into the stream, but into the live stream chat in the Discord. And then we'll talk about the video that we just watched. And now I'm going to get rid of them. I'm pulling them back.
Later.
All right. So we'll bring some people in later. If there's more of you, maybe we get Egghead's ass in here.
The Bible?
I sent Egghead the link of us reviewing his dad's movie.
Did he cry?
I don't think he's watched it yet.
Fuck, I bet you he cried.
Egghead's dad's movie is fucking abysmal.
Oh.
What's it called again?
Canyon Trail.
Where could I watch it?
The only place I think you could watch it is if you bought a DVD, or you can watch it. I mean, you can watch it along with us since you're a patron. We just uploaded it today, so you can
nice.
You can watch the movie with our commentary over it.
Yeah, we might ruin the movie for you.
Like riff tracks.
Yeah.
You know, guys, right? Mr.
Yeah.
Science Fiction 3000.
Yeah, we do a little bit of a riff track. Sometimes it's just us suffering.
We do one a month. We just
Suffering through
posted
the
it
film.
today, so.
Awesome.
Oh my god. I mean, there's like a whole year's worth of them up there right now. And we watched It's Pat. Maybe you've never heard of this movie before, but it is fucking terrible.
I think it's the least successful Saturday Night Live movie ever.
Yeah,
I think it's even worse than Ladies Man with Tim
What about
Meadows.
Superstar? You remember that movie?
I still think Superstar did better than It's Pat. I could be
think
wrong,
so.
though. Molly Shannon. Boy, was she not funny.
Who's the guest? The guest is Bo from Twilight City Studios. He's a patron, so he has to come on the private show. So he's on.
Thank you, Ben.
He's our Bo bro.
Yeah.
What you drinking, Bo?
Drinking Angry Orchard hard cider.
Oh,
I
good
used to
stuff.
love that.
Yep.
Yeah. I used to do Angry Orchard and Fireball all the time.
Dude, when I found out that apple cider could have alcohol in it, I was like, woo?
Yeah, I did gluten free after I met Jake the Snake, so I'd still drink, and I'd always get ciders because they're gluten free.
I've had gluten-free beer before too.
Yeah, I figured I'd just do cider. I never really had the gluten free beer because I wasn't a big beer fan.
The one I had was from England. It was from like an old school English brewery called Sam Smith's.
Yeah.
And they make one gluten-free type of beer.
My old pal Joe is gluten intolerant, so he drinks gluten free beer often.
I see.
I'll let one of my cousins know about that. She has a gluten issue. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people have gluten issues now, and some of them I think are self-diagnosed, and then some of them are just like they have a little gluten and they fucking die. They puff up and explode. It's scary. Celiac disease, right? That's the bad one.
That's the gluten allergy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, because for a time, like, you know, there were some people who were like, I'm just going to be gluten free, but they had nothing wrong with them. But then there were actually genuine people who had an issue with gluten.
Jake the Snake and DDP have those kind of theories about gluten. Like they don't eat gluten, but they're not allergic to it or
no
whatever.
Dairy, no gluten. If you gotta have cheese, have the goat cheese. The goat cheese, fine. It's not like the cow cheese.
I like goat cheese better anyway.
It is good.
Yeah.
That's what Jake would say though. If you gotta have your cheese, have the goat cheese.
I only ever had goat cheese. I'm very plain with my cheese. I just like the basics, like American mozzarella.
American cheese. I loved it when I was a kid. I can't even eat it now.
I'll tell you what.
It's so gross to me. And the shit you call mozzarella is not even what real mozzarella is.
Mozzarella?
Like
No.
Like the stuff that's like floating in the water and it looks like little eggs floating in water. That's real mozzarella.
But you can get those like in
You
the
can
store,
now.
right? Like,
yeah, but most people when they think mozzarella, they think of like the stuff that like string cheese is made out of.
Oh, fuck that. I get that Belgioso. They have like the 3 little balls and like
real
a wet
real
thing.
mozzarella is made from the milk of a water buffalo. That's like real.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
When I went to Italy, I was like the first time I really ate it. It was so good. Like they put it on the plate, it just like starts to melt on the plate. It's so beautiful. They serve that like as like an appetizer. A lot of restaurants in Rome, anyway. Yeah.
I'll have to give it a shot. Go back to Rome whenever that is.
Yeah. Rome's pretty cool.
I went to Barcelona last May, and that was pretty awesome. The tapas restaurants with all the little foods, and like that was delicious stuff.
Yeah, I've never been to Spain or Portugal, but I've been to like all the countries around there. Those are just the two in that part of Europe I've never made it to. Okay.
Yeah. I would definitely recommend trying out Barcelona if you can. Like the tapas food was really awesome.
Yeah, I've been all over Italy though. And each area of Italy is totally different.
I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Like isn't it like the northern side is like red tomato sauce and the southern side is white, or is it the opposite? Or
I mean
like something like
that can vary from place to place. Like when I went to Venice, a lot of their shit is seafood. Like you'll get pasta and stuff, but there's a lot of seafood, obviously, because they're like on the sea,
on the water.
Yeah. And then like
some of the best anchovies I ever had were in Italy.
Yeah. Like I've eaten anchovies and enjoyed, like especially on a Caesar salad. You know, they're really salty.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah, like a lot of people talk about anchovies on a pizza. I've never had them on a pizza. I don't know. I'd try it. Like I don't care. But like they're really good on a Caesar salad. Have you ever you've never been to El Gaucho?
No, I haven't.
Dude, they make a table-side Caesar salad from scratch right in front of you. It's for 2 or more people. It's so good, dude.
When I went to Florida, we went to this pizza place. It was like the only place open at 1 a.m. And the people I was with got a pizza, and it had anchovies on it. And it looked really good, but I couldn't have pizza. I had to get a fucking bowl full of pepperonis.
Aww.
So I was eating a little fucking pepper. They cooked
You're like a little kid. They might
Yeah.
as well put you in a height chair.
If I would have fit,
have
they
our
probably
adult
would have.
food, and Billy can have his
Yeah.
pepperonis.
And they were eating the anchovies on the pizza, and I was like, I would actually try that.
It's really salt.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm sure it's good. I've never had it on pizza, but I'm sure it's good.
Yeah.
It just goes well with that kind of flavor.
Everybody at the table was like, "This is so good," and I'm like, "I'm eating a pepperoni."
I guess Naples is the birthplace of pizza. I was on a bus that went through Naples. I didn't really stop there, so I didn't get to try it there. But the pizza I had in Rome was good, and I went to Florence too. The food there was good. All that shit. I mean, I don't know. Yeah,
I agree with you. I've had some really good experiences when I've been to Italy as well.
I accidentally ate horse in Italy. I didn't know it was horse. Not that I cared that much, but I wouldn't set out to eat a horse usually.
You didn't eat a horse. You had horse meat, right?
Yeah. I ate some horse. Dude, if I ate a whole horse, I'd be dead.
Some people say I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
And they wouldn't be able to because horses weigh like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just figured you should say I didn't eat a whole horse, right?
Yeah.
Well, I've never been to Italy, never been to Europe, but my first restaurant I ever went to was the Italian Spaghetti House in Lake City, Washington.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, in my hometown, there's a place called Spaghetti Warehouse.
Yeah.
And it's like the same thing with fucking plastic checkered tablecloths.
It was like that,
Yeah.
And they had grandma candies at the door.
Yeah.
They had the grandma candies.
You'd be surprised the quality level between like American Italian food and what you actually get in Italy. The only thing on par in our part of the world that's even close to that is in New York. So, and it's still different.
No, go on, Ben. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, the stuff in New York is probably the best you can get in this part of the world, but it's still not as good. It's so weird.
My hometown, which is Chicago, has a decent Italian immigration history and a decent Italy scene as well. Like we have a little Italy, like so like we got like an Italian scene basically.
Yeah, Toronto has one too. There's like a little Italy and like a lot of. There's even one in Columbus, but it sucks. There's nothing cool about it at all.
I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks.
Yeah. I don't think there's one here because everyone here is Asian.
Yeah.
There's Little Saigon, right?
Is there?
Yeah, I think so.
I know. There's like the Chinatown area.
There is
international.
the
district
international.
is what they call it.
There's like a Vietnamese part of town too. I think, right? I don't want to. I don't want to say I know more about that than you do because you've lived here forever.
I just know it's the international district, and I used to.
Well, the international district is Chinatown.
I used to I used to be at war with the local yakuza, so I wouldn't go to the international district.
Are you fucking kidding me? That sounds so.
I am.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's so lame.
It's at war with the
I remember I joked. My friend was like, "Let's go to international district," and he's like, he's connected, right, to the Italian side of the mafia, the mob. He's got some affiliation.
So it says Little Saigon is east of Chinatown.
Okay.
It says it's located primarily along 12th Avenue and South Jackson Street.
Okay. That's closer to
There's even a sign
Central District
that says Little Saigon.
Little Saigon.
Yeah,
Get your nails did.
I knew about this place because I drove through it once on my way to somewhere else, and I noticed like the street signs were in Vietnamese. So I was like, "Whoa!"
I find it interesting how they kept the old name Saigon, and because it's not called Saigon anymore. It's called Ho Chi Minh City, I believe, or they changed the name back after the Vietnam War was over.
Right. Right. So yeah, they wouldn't change it to that person's name here because that was the person we fought against, right?
I think that's part of it. I think part of it was like a bunch of Vietnamese people, like they immigrated to America right after the war ended.
Right. They were like refugees. A lot of them were on our side during the war against the Viet Cong.
And if they change it to Little Ho Chi Minh City, then people would just stop and call it Lil Ho.
Lil Ho.
We're lazy. We're American.
I'm driving through Little Ho right now.
Running a train through Little Ho.
Yeah.
A monorail.
I was riding the light rail.
Yeah, railing Little Ho.
I'm sure you guys have seen the old footage from the evacuation of Saigon, like how chaotic it got at times, like how they were throwing helicopters into the water and the ocean, and what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember. I've seen footage of that.
I haven't looked at the CD from last night yet. I have it in my back seat of the car. I told Joe about it because I want to know if he had any information about it. He didn't know what the fuck it was.
Of course I didn't think he would.
So I haven't put it in a disc player yet. I don't want to put it in my computer.
No one wants to put it. Yeah, dude.
I know.
It could do anything. It could run a file that could just fuck everything up.
Yeah.
And there's no explanation or anything about what it is. So why the fuck do I want to fuck with it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I might take it to a pawn shop and put it in one of their desktops at the pawn shop.
Okay, I have a drunk girl fall compilation.
Oh, snap.
It's not just girls, though, apparently.
Whoa.
These are all dudes. He's going to shoot him in the head with it ricocheted. He thought he was being funny. He shot his friend in the back of the head with the fucking cork from a champagne bottle. And it ricocheted and hit him in the front of his face.
Could have fucking died. Oh, wow.
Let the bass drop. How you guys doing?
Let the bass drop.
Like a new kind of taxi.
It's like a new kind of taxi.
It's like a new kind of taxi, y'all.
I'd just leave his ass there.
Look out, good race.
Oh my god, this is dangerous. Oh, it's bad enough to fall, but to have a person fall on you after you fall is terrible.
I wonder who took the fall harder. Because her impact's going to drive her face first before the rest of her body hits. Like, he's going to get driven down by it, but her face is just going to go... No, she's checking on him.
Oh, yeah, she's fine. He broke her fall.
Guys, I'm so proud. No, we won.
We won.
It was all worth it.
Anything for you, babe.
Face planting on the concrete. Oh, my God. No, this guy's insane. Oh, shit.
Deserved it.
What was this? What was this? Was he trying to do a Shane McMahon spot? A high spot?
16 feet off a solid steel cage.
Who thinks this is a good idea? They should never design, apartments near colleges with this kind of architecture where you can, jump off of, a a weird rail like this.
We should rent a frat house with a rail like this, but enough room below it to have a wrestling ring in it.
Oh God, that's so terrible.
That's rough.
That is so bad.
Hey, Spec, you got to link that to me on Twitter or something so I can get it to Ben. We need that Drunken Stupor link.
Yeah, I'll play it. Whatever.
He made the intro for.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of it.
Yeah, we don't know where it's at.
Dude, he fell what, like 14 feet? Maybe even more?
I'd say
it looks
12, maybe 11.
Okay,
like,
how tall do you think the door is? The door's like 7 feet?
7 feet, yeah. So I think it's
Okay.
8 plus another 4 over the rail, so 12, maybe.
Oh my God.
You want to be?
Oh, God damn it. I think dogs are so cute. Oh, God. My little dog does that too. Oh, God. It's a long-haired chihuahua too. I fucking like, it melts my heart. Oh, fuck. Fuck these drunk bitches. I just want to watch the chihuahua. I'm going to watch the chihuahua again.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Cute.
Oh.
My dog used to knock over beer bottles and drink them at parties.
Why put this in a fail compilation? This is winning.
Well, I think it's because the dog never got to drink it, right?
Dogs shouldn't drink beer
Dogs
anyway.
love beer.
They love it, but they love antifreeze too, and that's bad for them. So
do they love it?
Fuck yeah, dogs die from drinking antifreeze all the time because it smells
Is that
sweet.
a young Brett Keane right there?
Fuck no, this guy's way cooler than Brett Keane.
No, he's not.
He's still cooler than Brett Keane.
Damn.
Why is that so bright? Shine bright.
Whoa!
Shine
Almost
bright
some-
like a hymen.
Yeah.
Damn.
That dog is healed.
Dumb shit. Is that a middle finger dildo tabletop?
I don't know. I see a bottle of Jack Daniels. Only like the neck of it is drank, I think.
Yeah.
And these guys are all fucking plastered already. Fucking lightweights. And then like the worst idea ever. Let's set up a camera
Yeah.
and film ourselves acting cool. Oh my God. I've seen this one before. This girl tries to do a cartwheel. It is not. I've seen this one before.
No. Stupid bitch.
Whoa. He's getting a lap dance.
Looks like me. This is the sequel to Cloverfield.
Let's get you a hockey jersey just like this dude.
I'll get lap dances all the time if I had a hockey jersey like that.
Is it a hockey jersey or is it a football
I
jersey?
think it's hockey.
Yeah, it's. I think it's Minnesota.
It's built like hockey.
Yeah, I have a hockey
That
jersey.
That girl's gut fell out at the end. I feel hella bad for her. Oh my God. No fucking way. What the fuck, dude?
What? Oh.
Okay, he wasn't driving, but
that was a taxi, right?
Yeah. For a second, I was like, is he getting the dog out of the back seat after he drove drunk to this place? I don't want that pot of gold.
Give it 3 shots.
Oh God.
What the fuck just happened?
You ever see the ones where they fucking cut their hand? Like they slice their arm doing that shit?
What are they trying to do?
They're supposed to be able to pop the cork off with the blade. And she just cut the fucking bottle.
That's so dumb. All I do is just twist it until it pops off.
Well, yeah, but it's cool to like do the.
It's cool
with the
to
blade.
have champagne and broken glass all over
Well, if
your
you can
floor.
pull it off, it looks cool as
I
shit.
don't
Just
give a
be like,
shit. You know what else looks cool? When you grab the tablecloth and just pull it and everything stays on the table.
yeah, if you can do that, do that. She's trying to be cool and she's not cool. She fucked
not
up. But if you can do that, that shit's balls.
Still cooler than Brett Keane.
Ouch.
More cool. Cool.
Damn.
Is it cooler?
More cool.
More cool.
Droopy McCool. Don't laugh at me, bro. I'm fucking wasted. Poppin' champagne.
What the fuck? Is it fake?
Someone opened it already.
Oh my God. What a fail.
That's funny, actually.
I've done so many beer bongs on this channel and I've never done that. I've never tried to take a beer bong and fucking spill it all over my head. You do have to, if you're doing it for yourself and there's no one else to hold it for you, you just have to like hold it up like that. It kind of feels good. Have you ever done a beer bong before? Either of you?
No. Maybe I have. I probably have.
Did you ever do one before?
On here? I don't think so.
Okay.
Beer bong for the lady.
It kind of feels good because it's so cold. Like your entire you know, everything, your entire digestive system just feels so ice cold.
I used to have one of those German glass boots.
Das Boot.
Das Boot. Yeah, I had Das Boot.
I had one that I could wear around my neck because they used to have this German festival in Toledo every year, and you can that way your hands are free because there's hardly any tables or anything to set shit down at.
Was it plastic?
Yeah, it was plastic. I've seen the real nice big glass ones.
I had the glass one, the big old fucking glass one, and then you fill that up with cold ass alcohol, and you try and fucking drink it. It's hard. I got almost all the way down on a boot, and then I puked.
See, with beer bongs, you don't have a choice. Gravity just forces you to drink it, and you drink it so fast.
Yeah,
you drink an entire beer in 10 seconds.
So I don't think I've ever done a beer bong, but I've done a keg where two other people hold up your legs and you're kind of upside down in the air, and you have to suck through the hose of the keg.
Yeah,
I've done that before.
Yeah, I've never done one of those actually. Yeah, I've actually never done one of those. Keg stand.
I got that, man.
Oh, hell yeah, Grandpa!
Get it,
Grandpa! Oh no! Oh no!
Oof.
Spring break!
And he's still getting a blowjob.
Whoa! Oh my God! This is a terrible thing to do. Why? Why are you making yourself slip?
Oh, ich haut sie hier nochmal.
Whoa! Oh! She
actually looks like Barcelona.
She hit the back of her head.
Legion of Doom over here?
No, this is a terrible idea. Oh God! Oh God! He got his head sat on.
That dude's got a fucking stinger.
It's leaking off the car. Oh my God!
Oh, dude. Do you think this coffee is strong?
They put a wig and googly eyes.
I love that shit.
That looks fucking hilarious. He looks.
I remember seeing this one article where this person was putting googly eyes on dead fish to try and sell them. It was the stupidest thing, but it was hilarious.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
I feel bad for her.
She's convulsing.
Savage brew. Beer. Teeth.
Oh no.
Wow. The beer had the last laugh.
Apparently I missed some.
This is in Canada. I know for a fact this is in Canada because this is what their fucking road cones look like. The road barrels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do they fit inside of a fucking basketball hoop?
Apparently.
Bro. That's a Canadian man. Right there, that's a Canadian fucking man. He just looks Canadian. No other part of the country puts out fucking men like that. Only Canada.
Part of the country?
No other part of the fucking country. Fucking
Americans know geography.
Oops. Why upload that? Because it was fucking hilarious.
Oh! Oh, shit! Oh my God! Holy shit! This one's brutal. That one was so fucking brutal. What the hell happened? Oh, look at this.
So he's going to zip cord, right? And the zip cord broke? Is that what was happening?
I don't know what just happened.
Fuck that, dude.
No! Oh, God! These are terrible!
Oh. No.
Oh, no! Oh! Dude, this is like making me sweat watch these. Holy shit.
Actual cringe. What the fuck? What happened to her?
No, no, this is never a good idea.
Sería el video épico de los de YouTube.
¡Hostia! ¡La puta!
Puta must be Russian.
No, no lo ayudes, tío, no lo ayudes.
Jack and Jill went up the hill.
He was just trying to get some apples up the hill.
I think it was a bucket full of beers.
He busted his fucking face so bad. Is
Pretty sure those are all beers.
Yeah, it is beers. They're little red beers.
No
You're
lo
right.
ayudes, tío, no lo ayudes.
She was laughing the entire time.
Well, it bounced up and socked her in the face, knocked her on her ass. That was fucking good.
Oh no. Ladders are never good.
What the fuck does he think's gonna happen here?
Oh my god. I want to see this in slow-mo. Cuz like he did this funny thing right before he fell. Let's see. Look at him. Look at him.
Is you try and catch your feet in the air?
Oh God!
You're right. Oh shit!
No. This I've seen this one too. God, these guys are so dumb. This is not fun. Oh no! Oh!
Pimp Monk can't watch that. Okay.
Oh no! Is he gonna fucking pop like a hip or something?
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it.
Oh, hey,
hold
we
on.
gotta go back to that though. Ooh. Nope.
Oh, is that one?
Nope.
Oh! Oh my God!
I got that.
Oh, it's Toto's Africa.
What the fuck? That guy's pissed.
Did she push him in?
I don't think she did. I think he like stepped back and fucking fell in. Oh
my
no,
God.
that's fucked up. They're shaking it. That's fucked up.
He's gonna fall. Oh God!
That's on them. That
And they didn't even catch him.
No,
There's
they,
so many.
They shook him just so he'd fall. That was fucked. They killed the tree. They killed the fucking tree.
Oh, Snapchat.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Why the fuck would you do that?
Whoa! That is insane. The last one was a total win, but that was done by looked like someone who knew like parkour or something. Look,
damn,
you got to be crazy to do something like that.
That impact had to fucking hurt, right?
Yeah, but he did it like... Obviously, that person knew what they were doing, you know?
They seemed like they kind of did, yeah.
Yeah. It looked like they had done this before, too. There was a lot of confidence.
Whereas some of the other people in this video didn't know seemed like they knew what they were doing.
Well, people just climb these really tall things, and then they realize, oh shit, it's way harder to like easily come down than it is to climb up this shit.
Yeah.
So
it always looks easier when someone else does it. Yeah. Who has more experience? Yeah.
Okay, so let's bring in. Let's see. We'll bring in these people. I saw Egghead in the chat. He's not watching the stream.
The Bible?
But he can come in too. Hey, everybody. What's up?
What's up?
Everybody.
How's it going?
It's going all right.
Did you guys watch the fail clips? Do you have a favorite?
I want to see the one with the guy that put his leg over his head.
Should we go back and watch that one?
I don't want to watch it. No.
If his hip pops out. Yeah, we saw like.
Let's watch Sid Vicious.
Oh no!
No.
I had when I was 14. I dislocated my ankle or dislocated my knee and broke my ankle, shattered my ankle. I still have a steel plate and 2 pins and 8 screws in my ankle from when I was 14. And yeah.
And how did it happen?
I was fighting with some people, and I went to
there you
kick. I went to kick this dude in the face. We were fucking around. You know, we weren't really fighting. We were just like, "Fuck you, fuck you." Like we were like talking shit, or like, we were fucking like flexing on each other. And I fucking went and kicked this dude in the face, like to get him to back off me. And my whole fucking ankle like slid on the wet pavement and rolled, and all my weight went down on my ankle, and there was like bone poking out of my ankle. And everybody I was fucking with like they were like we were like talking shit to like they were all like, oh my god dude, oh my god, you're gonna be okay, don't worry, you're gonna be okay, and they're like gagging. It was so bad.
Gag.
You got problems going through metal detectors?
No,
there's an animal that will actually break its bones to fend off potential predators.
Really?
I think it's a frog or something.
I saw a news story years ago of a guy who was hiking and his fucking arm got caught in between 2 rocks and he couldn't get it out and he was alone. So he had to literally like break his own arm and then use a knife to cut it off.
Oh, fuck.
That was a movie.
They made a movie out of it, yeah.
I just got fucked by my uncle, so I don't know.
Was he tall?
Shit.
Oh, your story's falling apart already.
Damn.
All right.
Wrecked.
We'll be back with you guys in a little bit.
We'll be right back.
Peace.
Yeah, movie's called 127 Days. I was just going to bring that up. I think it was James Franco is in it.
Is it?
Yeah, he has to cut
I
his fucking
remember
arm
when
off.
it actually happened and they had the
Yeah.
guy on the news. It's crazy to be able to cause that much pain to yourself just because you need to survive. A lot of people would have just died there. They wouldn't have... They probably wouldn't want to believe that that's the only way they're going to survive is to literally have to cut off one of their limbs.
Yeah, to make that choice.
And to do that, they had to break the bone so that the bone is broken so that they can just cut through that part. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Wow. God. And then make sure you don't bleed to death.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking crazy.
That shit rough.
Yeah. All right.
That shit rough. DP Action News.
They're saying the movie is called 127 Hours, not Days.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
I don't think he would have been able to stay there that long.
Yeah. 127 hours.
That's what it popped up on Google, yeah.
Yeah. Check this out. I found this earlier today. What's his name? Sin Cara was on a
The
talk
original
show.
one or the new one?
I don't know which one it is. But he was on a talk show in Mexico. And he gave the host a chop and fucked him up. Which is, ironic since we were doing the chops the other night.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So what do you think about that? Like,
knock the wind out of him, right?
They'll show a little more of it, but I want you to see the actual slap. How could she slap? That dude is fucked up.
Oh, is he crying?
He's rattled severely.
Damn. Oh, fuck.
He's down for the count.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, he's going to have the full red hand on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's nice to have a good news segment without fucking the Harrier jet buzzing and Trump saying something stupid.
Oh, that's coming, obviously. Yeah, because now, Trump's admitting that while he was running for president, he was trying to build a Trump Tower in Moscow.
Yeah.
And Vladimir Putin was going to get the fucking, grand penthouse for free.
For free?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was basically a giant Trump Tower in Moscow that Putin was going to have a residence at.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sounds like some good buds right there.
But it's hilarious because, when he first got elected, he was, and while he was running, he was saying no, I don't have any business deals with Russia. No, nothing.
The Mueller investigation ramping up and seemingly getting closer and closer to President Trump.
I know his name is spelled like Mueller, but everyone says Mueller.
I have a friend,
except for retards.
I have a friend named Mueller that's spelled like Mueller as well.
Yeah. Von Helton calls him Mueller.
Trump and his inner circle. Former Trump fixer Michael Cohen testifying that then candidate Trump, despite claims to the contrary, was pursuing plans for a Trump Tower Moscow well through June 2016. Sources telling CNN that Donald Trump Jr. and Ivanka Trump both had knowledge of the Trump Tower Moscow.
Yeah, according to what they're saying, Ivanka was going to have a spa there, named after her.
And according to Yahoo News, Mueller has asked questions about their roles in the project. CNN has also confirmed the BuzzFeed scoop that there was talk of gifting Russian President Vladimir Putin with the $50 million penthouse apartment in the proposed luxury building.
Yeah, dude. It does kind of seem like Trump is beneath Putin. Like Trump wants Putin's acceptance.
There's a lot of money to be made over there, right?
Oh, yeah.
CNN's Sarah Murray joins me now. Sarah, the president may be thousands of miles from home, but the Mueller probe is apparently not far from his mind or his Twitter fingers.
That's absolutely right, Jake. And it gives you a sense of how these latest developments about this Moscow project could be even more worrisome to President Trump because they could drag the Trump kids even further into the Russia probe.
Relationship with China. We're going to have a great relationship with Putin and Russia.
The glitzy Trump Tower Moscow could have featured a penthouse for Vladimir Putin and an Ivanka Trump branded spa. Instead, the failed deal is creating another headache for President Trump, ensnaring his children in the Russia probe and prompting...
There's Trump's one daughter that you never see.
Was she there?
Yeah, she's on the right there. She's on the far right there.
Yeah.
That's his daughter with Marla Maples.
Yeah, she does modeling and stuff.
Does she? I just remember he had a daughter with Marla Maples.
Yeah.
The other three are from Ivana. And then he's got Barron, which is young enough to be his grandkid,
Russia probe
12 now.
And prompted his former personal attorney,
Barron probably
Michael
has the
Cohen,
dopest
to
Minecraft
add another
server.
guilty plea, this time for lying to Congress, to his roster of offenses. After denying throughout 2016 and 2017 that he had potential business interests in Russia,
I have no deals in Russia. I have no deals that could happen in Russia because we've stayed away.
now Trump is acknowledging...
Because we've stayed away.
Yeah.
Anyone ever seen Trump's mom? I believe I've seen photos of her. She was.
I swear I've seen his parents together, his dad and his mom together. I could be wrong.
Well,
but
Trump's parents are dead.
Yeah, but I swear I've seen them together, like in an old photo, and they look
There's
like.
photos of Trump's mom. She was from Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And downplaying the Moscow project, tweeting Friday that he lightly looked at doing a building.
Trump's grandmother was really the one that really helped their real estate business get up off the ground. Trump's
It was his grandmother.
Yeah. It was his grandmother and his father that started the Trump company.
Somewhere in Russia, put up zero money, zero guarantees, and didn't do the project. Witch hunt. The project never came to fruition, but special counsel Robert Mueller's interest in the family business.
Yeah. That's like from the 80s or 90s, I'd say.
Yeah, his dad looks like he just ate like a live butthole. Like he just slurped it down like it was a fucking oyster. That's scary.
Could put the Trump kids under additional scrutiny. As part of his plea deal, Cohen said he briefed Trump family members about the Moscow project, although the plea deal doesn't state which family members. When Donald Trump Jr. testified before the House Judiciary Committee, he told them,
"Oh my God!" The way he waved the camera, like, "Oh, I'm about to testify."
He was peripherally aware of the deal. Among the project's potential bells and whistles, an Ivanka Trump spa, according to the documents provided to CNN. If the Ivanka-branded spa had moved forward, she would have been given sole and absolute discretion to approve the facility plans. So far, Ivanka has not testified before congressional.
She just really doesn't like. Yeah, I guess I see a little bit of Trump there.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
She's terribly attractive, though.
Yeah, I was really surprised when Trump had an attractive daughter.
His other daughter's not even ugly,
Another
right?
potential selling point for the Moscow project, a free penthouse for Putin, valued at $50 million. Felix Sater, who worked on the project with Cohen, said it was an idea considered as a marketing ploy for the Moscow project. Even though Trump said he had no active Russian business interest during the campaign, now he says it only made sense to keep potential deals like the Moscow project in the works, a seeming contradiction to some of his earlier claims.
I was running my business while I was
this is what he says now.
Campaigning. There was a good chance that I wouldn't have...
Yeah, come over here closer to the airplane before I explain this, okay?
Inaudible.
One, in which case I would have gone back into the business, and why should I lose lots of opportunities? I built an unbelievable company, but if you look there, you'll see there's nothing in Russia.
So, yeah, you see the like glaring contradictions.
Now, of course, it's not illegal for Donald Trump to mislead the American people. The big question, though, is whether in his written answers to special counsel Robert Mueller, those line up with the latest that we know now about this Moscow project and how long discussions went on about it, Jake.
All right, Sarah Murray, thanks so much. Back with my experts. Just to underline this, the president said in January 2017, no deals that could happen in Moscow because we stayed away. Not true.
Not true.
They didn't stay away.
Definitely
That's a lie.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is a lie. But Sarah's right. It's not a lie to lie to the American.
Not illegal.
It's not illegal to lie to the American people. That said, we don't know what he said to Mueller. We don't know. Giuliani.
Yeah,
said
he gave
something.
a written interview to Mueller. So I guess if this was lied about in the written interview, then maybe he might. I don't know if they can force him to testify or not.
The effect that his written answers match up with Michael Cohen, yet Michael Cohen is a liar. Who's telling the truth here? Maybe we'll see that report someday, and that will make it all clear to us.
Some potential.
If Trump does get impeached, that is going to be like CNN. They're going to be so happy because they're going to get to cover it. They're going to have wall-to-wall coverage of Trump getting impeached.
And then what, we get Pence after that? Or
well, impeachment just means they look into like they have a trial to see if they'll remove him. Like Clinton got impeached but wasn't removed from office.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get Pence unless they get Pence on something too.
I hope.
And then if that's the case, whoever the Speaker of the House is will become president. If they found a way to get rid of both of them, whoever the Speaker of the House is would become president.
Is that going to be Pelosi?
I don't know. There's a good chance. But I don't know. I doubt they'll get rid of Pence.
President
I'm just
Pelosi.
saying, the Speaker of the House is always third in line for the presidency.
What if we got like a really good Speaker of the House and then we were then we got him as president. Like, would that be sweet?
It's never happened.
Yeah.
It's never happened where, like, you know, I mean, normally it would have to be like an assassination, and that's why they normally keep the vice president and the president
separate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for at very heavily guarded events like the State of the Union.
I think that's how Kevin Spacey became president in.
Is it
in the House of Cards?
Yeah,
he was
the speaker.
He was the Speaker of the House. Then he had
and the vice president, the president, both died.
No, the president I think got stepped down, and then or died, or I can't remember exactly how it happened. But he convinced the vice president not to take the job, and the vice president stepped down and gave it to him because the vice president was like a sack of shit.
Wow,
so
that would be crazy.
He manipulated him.
That vice president would go down in history as a terrible vice president because that's your job. Your job is to take over the presidency.
Yeah,
that's
he just stepped down, I guess.
Like, what a waste of a vice president. That's like why they're there,
right? But also, Kevin Spacey's like a manipulative son of a bitch in this, in this show. So
Gerald Ford,
House of Cards, right?
Yeah,
House of Cards.
Gerald Ford was the only vice president and president, the only person who was both vice president and president that was appointed to both positions and was never elected to either vice president or president.
Interesting.
He became vice president after Nixon's original vice president resigned. And then he became president after Richard Nixon resigned.
Damn.
And then he lost the next election to Jimmy Carter.
I didn't know that, actually. I just knew that Gerald Ford was president, and but I didn't actually question the whole reason he became president. I just assumed he was voted in.
He was also an all-star college football player for the University of Michigan.
Everybody talked trash on Gerald Ford, called him a fucking idiot.
They called him clumsy because there were a few instances where he tripped and fell in public. Like, he fell, like, walking down the stairs from his airplane and shit. So then Chevy Chase would do a Gerald Ford impersonation on SNL.
Yeah.
Where he would, like, fall on shit all the time.
They had an episode of The Simpsons where George Herbert Walker Bush, H.W. Bush, the original George Bush, was on The Simpsons. He became The Simpsons' neighbor. And then at the end, they had Homer and Gerald Ford walking together.
By the way,
and he did the pratfall.
Saying that the vice president is the head of the Senate, I mean, like, all the vice president does in the Senate is vote on a tie.
Yeah.
Because there's an even number of senators, so there is a possibility of there being a tie.
It's a tie.
So they have the vice president come in and vote to toe the party line of whoever the vice president is.
Who becomes vice president if we lose the president and the vice president and the Speaker of the House becomes president?
The Speaker of the House would become president and appoint a new vice president.
Oh, really?
I believe.
Okay.
I believe that's what would happen.
Does the vice president become president and appoint a new vice president, or is it just the Speaker? Does the Speaker of the House become the vice president?
No. The Speaker of the House does not become vice president. Okay. So if the vice president becomes president, then they get to choose their new vice president.
Okay. Interesting.
You choose your new, so
there's like a line that goes all the way down if like something just happened to everybody, right?
Yeah, I mean they even have that kind of shit with royalty. There's like a line of you know, like
succession.
Yeah, a line of succession. You're right, that's what it's called. So there's always a backup.
Exposure for Donald Trump Jr. and Ivanka Trump, it seems, based on the fact that they were part of the briefings that Michael Cohen says he gave.
They've got to be interviewed. As a former prosecutor, prosecutors love this type of stuff, not just because there may be an inconsistency with what Trump wrote and what Michael Cohen pled to, but this crux, this intersection of business and political interests and whose interests Donald Trump is representing. I think I'm more scared, or Trump should be more scared of what other deals are in the pipeline. Because if he lied about this while he was campaigning and he's still coddling Putin, then whose interest is he representing? Are there other business deals? And remember this part.
I guarantee you, it goes way deeper than you think. But I don't know too much about the collusion and that kind of shit. But I know that Trump likes Putin a lot and probably admires him a lot because Putin's a very successful like world leader, you know?
Yeah.
So, and that's how Trump sees himself now. So he wants to impress Putin. So he's going to build a fucking skyscraper in Moscow and give Putin the penthouse.
Don't know what Mueller knows. Mueller shows you what he wants you to see, and at the right time, he drops other indictments or charges. And if I was Donald Trump right now, and I know he's a subject, and he knows a subject and possible target of this investigation right now, the walls are closing in, or at least the pyramid prosecution, they're up to here right now, with the top being Donald Trump. They're on their way.
And what's also interesting, in March 2016, in the midst of this effort to try to build Trump Tower Moscow, Trump, as a candidate, makes the case for easing sanctions against Russia for the annexation of Crimea, telling the New York Times that nobody cared other than the U.S. and that the U.S. was the least affected because we were so far away. So Trump is developing a foreign policy framework towards Russia, while at the same time he's actively pursuing business interests there that Vladimir Putin can make or break. Now, that might be legal.
A-Spec says the VP wasn't even originally next in line. That became the case only after Kennedy was assassinated. I don't think that's true.
I don't know. It seemed pretty specific. I didn't want to question it.
I'm looking at William Henry Harrison. He was the shortest lived president. He died in about a month after taking office. His vice president was John Tyler, and after William Henry Harrison died, John Tyler became president. So, and this was way before the Kennedy assassination. This was like in the 1800s.
Who came in after Lincoln was assassinated?
Let's take a look. Abraham Lincoln. So, Abraham Lincoln's vice president, looks like he had two of them, Hannibal Hamlin, and then he had Andrew Johnson. And then after he died, he was succeeded by Andrew Johnson.
Yeah.
It was a tradition, but not a rule. Okay. It wasn't a rule. They just did it every time.
I mean, I was always under the impression that for like the longest time, like ever since the Constitution was formed, like that's the way it was written in. Like when I mean not written into the Constitution, but that was just like, excuse me, that was just like the status quo. Like, oh, if the president dies, like then the vice president takes the place. And
yeah, it seems like that's happened a lot, like a lot. So
yeah, so I'll have to look into that actually, because I've always just been under the impression that's just always been the case, and it's always been like.
It seems like it's. I haven't looked up every case of a president that died in office, or was removed from office. I haven't looked at all of them, but everyone I've looked at so far, the vice president took over. Looks like William Henry Harrison may have even been the first president that died in office. Interesting. Yeah.
A month in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have died in 1841, so he would have died before Lincoln. Yeah.
Yeah. It says William Henry Harrison, Zachary Taylor, Abraham Lincoln, James Garfield. I believe William Henry Harrison and James Garfield were both from Ohio. And let me see. Ohio has the second most presidents out of any state in the country.
Which one's the first?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I think it might be New York.
New York.
Let's see. States with most presidents. Oh, shit.
I feel like Illinois got to be at least in the top 10.
Oh, let's see. Actually, no. Number one is Virginia, and that makes sense because Virginia's been around since the inception of the country.
Yeah, I was going to say Virginia. That's the one that...
Virginia's one, and then Ohio, and then New York.
Okay. I was going to suggest Virginia, but you said New York, and I was like, oh, maybe. I don't want to say Virginia now. But that's where George Washington was from, right? Virginia?
Yeah, he was. And a bunch of others, like 7 others, I believe. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not surprised by Virginia for the reasons you brought up.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
let's see.
The presidents from Ohio were William Henry Harrison, Rutherford B. Hayes, James A. Garfield, William McKinley, William Howard Taft, fatting around.
Fatting around, that's Taft. Taft's name literally translates to fat with 2 T's because he's that fat.
Really?
If you mix Taft up, it's fat with an extra
it's
T.
true.
Extra fat.
Then there was Warren G. Harding. Yeah, and that's it. That's all of them.
Warren G. Harding, isn't that the guy who did that song Regulators?
I don't believe
Regulators,
so.
Mount.
Was that bitch that clubbed the other figure skater?
Tanya G. Harding?
I mean, here's the whole.
All right, let's watch a different video. President Trump explains new North American trade deal because they're changing NAFTA basically. They're making a new NAFTA. Why can't I hear it?
The new NAFTA?
Why can't I hear it? Well, this isn't working. Yeah, I don't know why, but this video has no audio. Whatever. We'll go to a different one.
What a huge news day you had yesterday. A big break for this, you and the team.
It was a big news day, big bombshell, repercussions for the
I
president.
love how Michael Strahan is like a news guy now. It's hilarious. You know, the guy on the far left?
Wasn't he on
He was on with
Kathy Lee or Hoda or whatever?
Not Kathy
What
Lee.
the fuck is her name?
He was on
Kelly Ripa?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been trying to say it, but you're like, is it this person?
Should
Hoda?
spit it out. Was it Hoda?
Yeah. She was on with Kelly Ripa, and they didn't get along. So then he went to Good Morning America, and that's where he is now. And he used to be a pro football player.
Yeah. Michael Strahan.
And that's what we're going to get to.
He kind of gives me like he's not as boneheaded, but in some ways he kind of gives me like Mike Tyson vibes. You know what I mean? He's definitely smarter than Mike Tyson.
Now, new questions for the president as he meets with world leaders in Argentina today. This summit comes on the heels, as C was just saying, of that Russia investigation bombshell, placing Trump at the center of an effort to build a tower in Moscow during his presidential campaign. President's former lawyer, Michael Cohen, now admitting he lied about it to Congress to protect his boss. Our chief White House correspondent, John Carlo in Buenos Aires, with the president. Good morning, John.
Good morning, George. With a whirlwind 2 days of diplomatic meetings just getting underway now here in Argentina, there is a new reality weighing on the Trump presidency. The president's longtime confidant, Michael Cohen, has spent 70 hours in interviews with special counsel Robert Mueller.
As the president takes the world stage this morning here in Argentina, signing a new trade deal with Canada and Mexico, and a high-stakes meeting to prevent a trade war with China, he's facing mounting troubles back home.
Michael Cohen! President Trump's longtime fixer has now gone state's witness. Michael Cohen entering a plea agreement with special counsel Robert Mueller. It's a move with massive implications for the special counsel investigation and perhaps...
Yeah, I'm so tired of hearing about this shit.
I'm waiting for the moment to come out where like it's all on the table,
And they're
right?
charging him with something.
I don't think that we're gonna see it for a while still. I was watching Joe Rogan today. He was talking to, I think, Anthony Cumia or somebody, and Joe Rogan was saying the same thing. He's like, I bet you that they're putting everything together so when this hits.
I think they're putting stuff together. I just don't. They still may not find enough.
I think they got it. I think they got it. My thought, and this is from somebody who only has watched the feds go after his good friend Martin Shkreli, so I'm not a professional here, but my thought is that they're trickling out just enough to get Trump to slip up, so they can like they're giving him the information he needs to make a statement that then will contradict something they already have on him that hasn't been released. I feel like Mueller's playing that game. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Mueller is he knows that he has to make this official. It has to make it a fucking sweeping win, because if he doesn't get the president is going to go down in history as being fucking a god, basically, right? If he beats the fucking feds, he might as well be Kim Jong-un. Doesn't have to shit. He's a god at that point. All the fucking Republican base will just slurp him up, make third terms legal again. He'll be
Only
forever.
one president, as far as I know, has had a third term.
Was that who?
FDR, right?
FDR, yeah.
Perhaps the Trump presidency. Cohen has admitted lying to Congress about working during the 2016 campaign to strike a deal to build a Trump Tower in Moscow. And he says he was lying to protect his longtime boss, Donald Trump. As the president left the White House for Argentina, he lashed out at his former fixer.
He's a weak person and not a very smart person.
He's talking about his fucking lawyer. Anyway, I'm moving on.
So,
oh, dude, there was a crazy earthquake in Alaska today.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this. A lot of the Seattle people are like typing on Facebook. I'm scared that it's gonna hit us next because we're supposed to have like a big earthquake here, right? Like a fucking monumental, earth-shattering quake anytime now.
Great, I can't wait.
I mean, like you guys are along the fault lines.
We're in the ring of fire. We're in the ring of fire.
You are, yeah.
We're
Same with
surrounded
San
by
Francisco
active volcanoes.
Yeah, it's crazy. I hope you guys don't get hit anytime soon by something like that. Yeah. I was in Santiago, Chile in February, and a couple of years prior to that, like in 2015, they had a major earthquake down there too, and that's, you know, the whole part of the world, you know, like you guys, Santiago or Tokyo, just a giant ring. The whole ring of fire is gigantic. I mean, Alaska, for instance, is like,
Yeah, look at these giant cracks in the road. Whoa.
Holy I don't know why I laughed at that, but
I mean,
that chair was not saving that little fucker.
I feel like Sabu's gonna come and like leg drop that chair or something.
John Tenta, actual earthquake, tugboat, and earthquake are gonna fucking body splash that. God damn it!
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
I got it.
I got it. Look at this shit. The giant. There's like broken roads and shit.
seriously, US Today, that's it? That's all you're showing us? There's so much more to see.
I hope the quake happens when DP is streaming. Well, first of all, we're like in a basement, so I'm not staying down here. You know, like I'm gonna go outside where it's safer.
Will both of us stand in the doorway and cry? As you're just standing in a doorway, right?
I mean, if you can get outside, I think it's better.
Yeah, I remember the last time there was like a really good earthquake. I was at school and I was outside already, and I was out by the field, and the fucking field was like rolling. That shit was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I've never been in an earthquake before in my life.
Huh.
Well, I've been through very small earthquakes that are like hardly noticeable.
Hardly know. I've been on ones that were noticeable, but the one where the ground was fucking rolling, I think it was probably in the late 90s. I think 98 maybe. It was crazy.
There was a small earthquake that hit my area back when I was in high school, and I slept through it. And I checked like Facebook, and people were saying like, did you hear that? Did you feel that earthquake? And I'm like, what are you I was like, what are you talking about? And I read the news, and yeah, there was like a very minor earthquake in the Midwest in Illinois. It was like 2011, I think, and it was so minor. It's just, but yeah. And with Alaska, I was watching CNN, and one of the affiliate stations in Anchorage got just totally destroyed from this earthquake. Like all the hardware and there's like all this equipment just like fried and on the ground. It was just, the whole newsroom looked like a total disaster.
Earlier today on CNN, they were playing air traffic control recordings when the earthquake happened. They basically had to tell the planes to stay in the air because I'm guessing it's pretty hard to land a plane on a runway that has an earthquake going on, you know?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. And then I also saw a video of like the airport itself, and the airport was shaking, and like just the sensors were going off, and it was just looked chaotic in the airport terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that earthquake looked crazy. Like that means something.
You're actually safer in the air in an airplane when that shit's going on.
Of course, like is the earthquake just gonna like move the air?
Can't do shit to you.
You're perfectly safe in an airplane unless the earthquake lasts for hours and the plane runs out of gas because it can't land.
Well, I mean, by that time the plane could fly somewhere else and land.
True,
couldn't it? Yeah. There's tons of other airports that a plane could make an emergency. There's a lot of airports. Not all of them have commercial flights, but they would accept like an emergency landing.
Oh yeah, there's a
something
ton
like
of there's a ton of
they're
airports.
Everywhere.
There's international airports, but then you have ones that don't go over international, and then you have ones that are like private fields.
Yeah. There's also like freight only airports that are only for like air freight type stuff.
I don't know if this is true, but I heard that the freeway system was built so if they had to, they could turn any strip of freeway into a landing for an airplane. If like they had to stop traffic, they could turn.
I don't know if that's why they built it.
But I heard they built it where they had a straightaway just about anywhere on the freeway where a plane could get to land itself.
Where'd
they built
this?
it. I swear I heard it like.
You heard it, but
I've heard about this too, actually.
Yeah, I heard it through the grapevine.
I heard it was.
Oh,
for
that's
the
a credible
Cold War.
source.
The Soviet Union, attacked the United States or some massive military power like that. The interstate could be used as a way to easily transport troops and to land aircraft on
the
them.
interstate was started in Missouri, and it was it was created by
Brett King.
No. It was created by fucking what's his name? The president after FDR, Harry Truman. He was the first president that started the interstate. Yeah, and I drove on the first strip of it ever. I saw like a historical marker. That's how I learned that.
Interesting.
Oh, that's awesome.
Where's the first strip?
It's let's see. First stretch of interstate.
I just want to say about Alaska, I'm glad the tsunami didn't hit because there was a chance a tsunami could have hit that whole area too. And good thing there was no tsunami.
Oh, you know what I see? There's multiple claims to the creation of the interstate too.
We put all that money in the fucking interstate, right? Wouldn't it be appropriate for America to put money in a fucking internet? Because that's the new fucking highway system, right? We should have
digitally too.
We should have we should lay fucking Fios, fiber, whatever the fastest fucking shit is. We should lay that all across the country. So everybody is connected at a high speed rate. It's gonna take some traffic away because people don't have to go do simple things like you can have fucking conference calls from your home. You can do what you got to do from the internet. It's the new fucking highway system. We put all this money into fucking concrete to lay it so cars can get to places they got to be. Let's get some people off the fucking road.
I see a lot of people attributing it to Eisenhower too, but I always thought it was Truman. Eisenhower was after Truman.
I'm not too sure. I've heard Eisenhower. I've heard Truman is. I'm not. Like you said, there's multiple different claims. And,
yeah. From what I see here. Interesting.
Are any of those claims mentioning the Cold War? No. Okay.
Yeah, this would have all been like post World War II stuff. So like Truman and then Eisenhower, he was like the general from World War II, so he became the president after that. When did he?
Yeah, he just also warned about the military-industrial complex.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get Zeppelins, like Wi-Fi Zeppelins, in the air that give Wi-Fi to everybody below.
That'd be interesting.
Maybe Amazon could fund it and get like some sort of, since they're not paying taxes, they could just put Wi-Fi Zeppelins up in the air for us.
Aren't they already doing that with satellites? Like they use satellites to like distribute like Wi-Fi to places.
I think, but Amazon was talking about having Zeppelin airships be like their new, like when they have the drones, they're gonna have the airships store all the shit the drones ship out. So the drones will come back up to the airships, and rather than have to go to the facility, they'll go up to the airships, pick up what they're shipping out, and drop back down. So they'll have these fucking Zeppelin air facilities for all the stuff they hold in their warehouse to ship.
Huh. I wonder how like workable that would be. I mean, I guess it could work. I mean, like, why not? I mean, especially if it's like a rural area or like a suburban area.
Yeah.
Check this out. Marriott had a data breach.
Oh, fuck.
You ever stayed at a Marriott, Billy?
I don't know if I ever put it in my name. I probably have.
500 million customers. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I honestly don't remember.
It's been going back. The breach has been happening since 2014. It's seriously, it's been breached for 4 fucking years. the biggest such breaches in corporate history. I really like that filigree design that was on that door. It's just tight.
You should have been an interior designer.
Man, I could have been. I think I might start in designing RVs. That'd be a fucking good job.
I wouldn't mind that.
Oh, great. It's good to know. Nothing big, just some credit card details.
Fuck. And it's been since 2014 they said the breach started. So these fuckers have been doing this for 4 years and getting away with it.
Has the Marriott been trying to cover this up? Or
yeah, I imagine they have been. I bet you Marriott's known about it. And it just finally got out because they can't fucking keep a cap on it any longer.
Especially with 500 million, like 500 million guests data compromised. Like that should just that's a lot of people. Like
yeah,
yeah. I mean, it makes sense when you say like one of the biggest breaches in corporate history. Yeah, I can't think of anything else of that scale in recent history, like whether it's retail or some other kind of industry. Just yeah.
The company reported to law enforcement. Fuck. I cannot remember if I stayed at a Marriott under my name. I know I stayed at one in LA, but I'm pretty sure Courtyard's Marriott, right?
I'm not sure. Let me see.
They probably have my fucking info. I'm probably fucking dumb.
Yeah, but have you gotten like a new debit card since then or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Courtyard by Marriott Business. It's a business travel hotel. Fun.
Yeah, everybody check your fucking
if you stayed at
history,
Marriott.
Yeah.
Your data has been leaked. Maybe even your credit card information.
I just Googled what hotels fall under Marriott, and it says there's these brands right here include the Ritz-Carlton, JW Marriott, Autograph Collection Hotels, Renaissance Hotels, Delta Hotels, Courtyard Renaissance Inn, there's that one, Spring Hill Suites, Fairfield Inn, just like, yeah. It's a lot of different brands.
Crazy people.
Use Hotmail like real men. Damn it.
There's people in the waiting room. We'll probably bring some people in.
Okay.
Let's see.
Ba-boom, boom. Never had that for a while. Oh, God.
Stephen D here, Base Station's biggest fan. Ring-a-ding-ding. Hope you're going to get naked tonight, baby. Like you do, you know. Like
Are you going to get naked tonight, baby?
Like you do.
That?
I wonder if he thought that he was cool enough to be on camera.
The shape of his head is so fucked up.
Can you imagine how many people don't have the fucking balls to videotape themselves and talk like
And
this?
he
Because they're
doesn't
probably
give a
worse
shit.
than him. There's probably people out there that are literal fucking like sloth from the Goonies,
Dude,
right?
he like rubs his own dick in the fucking...
He's so fucked.
you get your legs up in the air, you do that. I can't do that. I'm not as flexible as you, Atlanta. You're a gymnast and you got... I love your tits, wet hair. I love your pussy as well. When
God
you
damn it.
do that. When you go like this as well. It's like when I play my cock and put it right up your ass, going like this. Yeah, baby. Bing!
Right up your ass. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Bing, bing.
He's like the perverted Austin Powers.
Autism Powers.
Autism Powers.
That's what I heard. The first, I thought I said it first, but then chat was like, I said it first. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll give that one to chat. It was
Whatever.
great. Autism Powers was great.
Bon, bang, tidy. Way. Anyway, I've got a joke for you. Some sex.
Someone should give him an Austin Powers wig and suit. It would be fucking hilarious.
We should see if there's an Austin Powers Snapchat filter and just put it over this guy's face. Re-release the videos as Autism Powers, make $1 million.
Yeah.
That would be great.
And then we can let's like catfish him or something. We'll use like pictures of a model or something to try to like convince him to wear it and make a video.
I'm not saying you guys should catfish this guy, but if you did, you should send us all the videos.
Yeah, make a video. He needs. Yeah, this needs to happen.
Hope you like him anyway. And here it is. Why do women like to have sex with the lights off? They can't stand to see a man have a good time.
No. They don't want to look at you. If you've ever fucked anything, I imagine they had the lights off because they were sleeping and you snuck into their bedroom.
Ding dong, baby.
Ding dong.
Like maths. Add a bed, subtract the clothes, divide the legs, and pray you don't multiply.
What? Is he trying to tell jokes? He's reading jokes off of out of a notebook. Yeah, you know, like I used to see George Carlin do that all the time, right?
when I went to the Comedy Store, Bobby Lee was on stage and he was reading off of his phone, and then like other people that were there were like reading out of their fucking notebooks.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like the Comedy Store. They were doing new material, right?
Interesting.
Yeah, I was like, damn it, this is this kind of sucks, right? Tony Hinchcliffe was there. He didn't read though. He was just off the cuff.
That's because he's good at like roasting and shit too.
Well, I think he also had his bit down. I think he was practicing for his first live show at that point. So I think he was probably pretty. He was doing that every night at the Comedy Store at that point.
I'm so glad they had him there for the Jake the Snake interview.
He had to, right? I think he probably
he's
asked
Joe's
to be there,
friend,
right?
Joe's friend who knows wrestling.
Yeah,
you know.
What did the penis say to the condom? Cover me, I'm going in.
He's like, I don't really get that one. I don't use condoms.
Your delivery is a little off.
3 words to ruin a man's ego. Is it in? What does a good bar and a
He just like rushes through all of these.
woman and a good woman have in common? Liquid in the front, poker in the back.
God damn it.
Yeah, baby.
I'm surprised you can
baby.
read this well, to be honest.
What did the toaster say to the slice of bread? I want you inside me. What's the difference between you and eggs? Eggs get laid and you don't. I don't anyway. I never got laid in my life anyway.
Oh, wow. No wonder he's so horny. What?
This guy is the embodiment of blue balls. He's blue balled.
I'm sure he jerks it.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I take it back. This guy's got a fucking wall of cum in his bedroom.
Yeah. Fuck.
I've noticed a lot of people with like tism or spurgs or tards, they have like a small fap wall, like a fucking next to their bed. They have like a bunch of posters.
That's weird.
Yeah, I've noticed it though on a few different retarded people that I hang out with. They have like their little area where they jerk. You know that's what they do, right? It's right by the bed. They sit there and they fucking whack it to their little jerk wall, and they fucking go pass out.
What do you call mobile porn? Flash drive. How does a car have sex? It gets rear-ended. Not surprised. Why are pubic hairs so curly? So they don't poke out your eyes. No, don't actually. You ain't got pubic hair any. Well, you got a little one anyway. You got a little pubic hair. I'm just the handy place to hand the rest.
It's just a bunch of bad jokes, poorly delivered.
It was his attempt at stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
it's gross.
It was bad.
That night, the
an
Jesuit
old Gale.
leader has found a way to sabotage.
You know, this is only 5 years ago.
I wonder if she does like some crack or something?
First of all, her camera is a much lower resolution, so it doesn't show like her age and her like, you know, like her wrinkles and that kind of shit. It doesn't show it as clearly as like a newer camera would.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
My orgasm with Brent Spiner, and I'm mad at him But I get there eventually. It's strange because I find Brent so exciting, and I can't wait to have sex with him. And then when I jump into bed and begin the sex, the sexual excitement feeling diminishes. It has nothing to do with Brent. It's some sort of computer satellite technology. Zach loves to interfere with my sex with my husband. It's telepathic sex that I have with him, but it keeps Brent and I going until we can marry like a regular married couple.
That brain to brain.
Jesus knows all about this. You know, he's told me that in the millennium when Brent and I are married, that Zach will never be able to interfere with my orgasms ever again. All our
This is when
orgasms
Zach Knight was the bad guy in the story. Now he's on Gail's side.
are going to be awesome in the millennium. Zach Knight, who is Satan incarnate. Satan can come in and out of him at will. And because Satan invented the computer, he's able to snoop on my private correspondence, and he posts it publicly out of context. I would like to state, for those who view the latest stuff, private matters that he's putting up at Crazy Gail, that there's nothing wrong with a wife trying to accommodate her husband's penis for sex. And now let's get on to the really important issue here. You know, once any woman reaches 300 pounds, their farts become toxic.
Oh my God.
Beast men don't have the same farts as women. And their farts, though disgusting, are not toxic. And because of the obesity epidemic and because of our new laws that require obese people who weigh over 300 pounds to wear a butt plug to prevent them from releasing their toxic and explosive
Is this a
farts.
law?
Yeah, you're in violation of Empress Gail's laws.
Breaking the law,
and
breaking the law.
The only appropriate
Breaking the
punishment
law.
is execution.
Uh?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't want to die.
Yeah.
I'll put a butt plug in.
A lot of obese women are exploding.
Maybe I think it's only women though.
Oh, okay.
Their farts can start fires.
This
The
is
fire
so
at the West
fucking
Texas
crazy.
fertilizer plant was ignited because obese Ludmila Putin let out a fart there. She did it on purpose too. These obese women's deadly farts contain toxic gases that can cause mental retardation.
Oh, God.
So right now we are experiencing an epidemic of mental retardation.
Oh,
People
God.
who breathe in the fumes from these farts because these obese women are not able to make...
See how great Gail videos used to be? Now they're just kind of weird.
I'm bummed that this is on the private show.
You like those?
This is so fucking gold right here.
Get to their
I should play it
canisters
again
in
on the
time
regular show.
to let out
I'm glad you guys get to see this. Don't get me wrong. But this is something the world should fucking know. This is just fucking beautiful.
farts. These people are getting injured, they're dying, and a lot of them are becoming mentally retarded.
We need a segment that's just like
classic
batshit science or something,
Oh.
where we get one of the crazy people to explain some scientific fucking act from their crazy fucking life, where the fat women have toxic farts, because this is educational, right?
Yeah.
In her crazy fucking mind. This is just, she's technically right. How the fuck is she technically right? The fat women farts cause retardation. Are you fucking serious? Exclusive? Are you trolling?
He's in here now.
Exclusive.
Oh, he ain't saying shit.
Ah, see? A lot of them are becoming DP fans. So what you're telling me is JF follows around
Eggs
fat
and
women,
eggs.
feeds them beans, so they fart and make him girlfriends. Little tardy fucking girls. Okay. Okay. Ah, you don't want to talk now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
fuck!
He started to talk as soon as I moved him back to the other room.
Damn. Technically right. Technically,
These women
fat women farts do cause
explode
retardation.
because they're forced to use these butt plugs, so the gas just builds up and then it explodes.
God damn it!
And this is because of the new anti-fart laws that we've just put into place.
Oh God, this is such gold, dude. I love it. anti-fart laws.
I'm actually amazed by this.
Dude, all of Gail's videos used to be like this. Oh,
God. Is she trolling?
No.
She plays some crazy videos from her.
You can tell she's reading this. Someone gave this to her. Okay? As like news. So that's what this is.
Because they can't make it in time to the machine that we've developed to store their toxic fart gas. You know, there's no... And a problem that we're having right now with the machines that we're using is that there isn't a safe way to neutralize the gas. So I suggested to Brent that we ship these canisters like rockets into outer space when they're full. But obese women are still exploding everywhere right now. And we need government support for more canisters for these women. Because there are so many of these women out there, very obese women. You know, about 50% of the United States is obese. And then from that pool, there are a growing number of people that are exceeding 300 pounds. It's almost the same in England. The problem is becoming worldwide. And because so many obese women are exploding because of this new law, anti-fart law, which requires them to use fart plugs, those around them who breathe in the fumes when they explode suffer mental retardation. So now we've got a mental retardation epidemic. Tens of thousands are now mentally retarded because of these women exploding, and the number of retards is growing by the hour.
God damn it! The number of retards is growing by the hour.
Obese women are always eating, and the foods they eat make them excessively gassy because of what they're eating. Check out the link below this video for a picture of their favorite dish called a slinger that they pig out on. It causes them to gain hundreds of pounds almost overnight and makes them very gassy. Until this problem is resolved, we should probably outlaw this dish or any dish that's been specifically created to exacerbate the fart problem with very obese women.
Can we get a slinger? Can we order a slinger? What's a slinger? Is there a menu item for a slinger?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Can somebody...
chefs concocted this recipe on purpose to cause obese women to produce gas, and we do not need that right now. When they pig out on this dish, they gain hundreds of pounds almost overnight.
I think someone might have slipped me a slinger, dude.
Yeah.
I thought I was a fat boy, but I think someone.
You're an
just
obese woman?
Maybe I'm an obese woman. Someone snuck me a slinger. This shit happened overnight, dude.
Are you gonna explode?
I don't know. I'm scared now. I feel a fart coming on.
There's anti-fart laws.
Genetics, I will concede that, but that's not the only factor. And I'm
that's a slinger?
Genetics problem.
Oh God!
You know,
that looks like a fart meal right there. That's cheese. That's American cheese and
beans
on top of beans and hash browns, chili and hash browns. That's a fucking slinger, my dude.
Exact night if it's due to genetics, because many of these women are clones he's created in his laboratories, so that he can have fun watching them explode. But it's not funny, because when they explode, they kill and injure people and themselves, causing a mental retardation epidemic. Zach Knight needs to be arrested as a terrorist because he creates babies in his cloning labs who are genetically programmed to become terrorists. We really need to make it illegal to create these baby clones who are programmed to be terrorists. For instance, all of the Jesuit Laurie McBride clones out there are going on a rampage right now, setting wildfires all over the country. She's done it in Russia. She's done it in the United States. I don't know if she's doing it in Russia now, but she has in the past. She was created to be this way. Creation of a terrorist using criminal science should be considered an act of terrorism. Creation of babies who are genetically programmed to become terrorists should be considered terrorism. We need laws that outlaw the creation of terrorists.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Vote for Gail is a vote for freedom.
Which is something Jesuit leader Zach Knight specializes in. We need to make it against the law to create...
Originally, Gail accused Drunken Peasants of being in league with Zach Knight.
Oh, shit.
Originally. But then, eventually...
Ben? Are you a Jesuit?
Well, Zach Knight isn't even a Jesuit anymore.
Oh, okay.
Or he's like a good Jesuit.
Okay.
There was a schism in the Jesuit order.
Clone babies who are...
Laurie McBride's Jesuits and Zach Knight's Jesuits.
A Jesuit schism?
A Jesuit schism.
Terrorist.
How do you shorten Jesuit schism? Can we just call it a jism?
Terrorist should be defined under the law as any person who willingly and knowingly uses murder, injury, computer satellite-induced illnesses, scientific technology like cloning, computer satellite weather manipulation, all these tornadoes, that's Sack Night. Extortion, defamation, who uses extortion, defamation, character assassination, invasion of privacy, theft, including identity theft, in order to directly or indirectly promote or support an organization, which is usually political or religious, that believes in elimination and murder of those who oppose their terrorism. And the reason they're terrorists is because they find that's an effective way to set up a worldwide dictatorship.
All right, let's see.
So, if Zack Knight, was he the bad guy and then did something to become good? Or was Gale
I think
just wrong?
Jesus told, because like Jesus is the voice that Gale trusts the most.
Okay.
And then I don't know the details, but yeah, Jesus is the one.
Okay.
These women right now have to walk miles to reach a canister to fart in. And many of them don't make it, and they explode, and releasing toxic fart gas, which causes mental retardation to those who inhale it.
God.
Also, these explosions kill and injure people as well.
Okay, she keeps repeating herself.
Yeah, Gale, this is probably my favorite Gale video ever.
I have a beautifully cringy video coming up.
Did you enjoy your torture, Jeffrey?
No.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. I can't stand that fat fucking. Well, I already said bullfrog of a human. Anyway, you know what I mean. So, since you put me through that shit, I got a little surprise for you.
Oh, really? What
I
is
got
it?
a video from your old boyfriend, the Vigilant Christian.
Nope.
Yeah, oh boy.
Nope.
This is gonna do it. This is the guy Egghead pays to be in his videos.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. No, motherfucker, I'm not doing it.
I know you had a little hate boner for him in the past.
Why are you making me do this?
Because you made me suffer, so I'm gonna make you suffer now.
So really quick.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What if this is the kid of fucking Cinnabon from Canyon Trails? What if that's his son?
I don't think it is. Because those people all live in like Oklahoma.
Okay.
And Egghead lives in Texas.
So basically what's going to happen is in 40 fucking years when Egghead becomes a washed up fucking cowboy movie star like his dad, because all kids follow in their father's footsteps, this guy will become the Cinnabon.
We should have this guy on the show and just like ask him questions about Egghead.
Oh my God.
Because we're more likely to get honest answers out of him.
Oh my God. Do you think he would do it, or we have to pay him like Egghead has to pay him?
I don't know. X-Wing, no!
I want you to press the play button.
Fine, let's just get this over with. Nope, what's up, bitches? Nope, I'm not doing it. Nope. Fuck, what's up, bitches? No.
Again, I'll snap your neck.
What's worse? What's up, bitches? Or what's fucking Van Gollum say? Van Gilden? What's he say? When
Von Helden?
Yeah, what's he say when he does the thumb
Let's
thing?
get into it?
Let's get into it. What's worse? Let's get into it, or let's go, bitches?
He says, what does he say? What's up, bitches?
Or what's up, bitches?
I guess what's up, bitches is worse.
Oh, no! I thought it might be. I didn't want to be the one to make the call.
Fucking.
That one got my attention more.
Yeah. Let's get into it. No, that's way cooler.
Oh, Megan, I'm sorry, man. I was hoping your shit was cooler than Von Gormley's.
I remember years ago on DP, we watched one of his videos with this guy in it.
Yeah.
And we like made jokes about them being gay together. And he got all pissed off about it.
Egghead did, or that guy?
The guy.
Oh, shit.
He was like, oh, no.
I'm not gay.
He didn't want, well, maybe he just didn't want people to think he was gay with Egghead. Look at this.
Cringe. So apparently, from what Jeffrey tells me, video is Mario saying that the upcoming Marvel movie about the anti-hero known as Venom.
I haven't seen it, but I know it's Mario, so I'm gonna say he's gonna say it's like satanic. You think?
It's Mario. Of course, everything's satanic to him.
Everything's satanic to him.
This guy wears a gimp mask and lives under fucking somebody's bed.
All right. Hey, everyone. It's TVC Mario. And
This is weird. I'm watching TVC Mario and Egghead.
here for a video I needed to make to go ahead and do a review on a new trailer that's come out for yet again another superhero movie coming out. This one called Venom.
He just had to make the video.
Oh yeah, he has to. It's his duty as a Christian on YouTube, trying to make money, only talking about the most popular things. But he's very vigilant, right? Vigilant.
Vigilant. He said
Vigilant
it.
people.
He said it. When we had Jim Ass on, he kept calling him the Vigilant Christian. And then he said, "You're not the Vigilant Christian. You're the Vigilant fraud."
Vigilant. I can't say it right anymore. He's very vigilant about everything. Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't handle this anymore. I'm going to another video.
Oh yeah, good call.
Oh, you know what? Surprisingly enough, this guy is less cringy than Egghead.
Oh god.
The way it goes down, yeah.
Shirts off again.
David Letterman's son, no. Killed himself, yeah. Because
David Letterman's son killed himself? Is that what he said?
Yep.
Pretty sure David Letterman's son is like a little kid, actually.
no. The breed of me is what I'm going to say. The breed of me, yeah. Who a woman of Orange County. Well, people didn't know, no. But as Muhammad and Julius Caesar, I might have looked totally...
He didn't kill himself. He's still alive, and he's like 15 years old.
I love how you fact check that.
Yeah.
Because this guy is not dealing with facts.
I was just like, oh, I think David Letterman's son is like a little kid.
Man.
So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up in Orange County, and a lot of these breeds of women that fit my archetype did want to like get me off a lot for BDSM sex too. Yeah. But didn't
God.
never do it with me in person. Well, I am also pissed off. I'm the one who originally said they won't do the BDSM sex in real life, man. Yeah. And it's kind of pussy how they think they're hardcore Satanists, but they won't do it in person. Like, I would literally lick their pussies, lick their feet in person, do the BDSM sex.
Do the BDSM sex.
Maybe even I would let them, fuck my ass with a dildo, man.
How is this guy's religion based on him just getting fucking wrecked? It's like he's like this theist fuck toy. His whole theology is that if he doesn't get emasculated with some fucking like gross, just demeaning, sadomasochistic fucking, the world's gonna end.
I don't know what he's getting at.
It's like a martyr complex mixed with an apocalypse scenario where he saves the world by just getting fucking railed in his butthole. It's so weird.
Fuck my ass with the dildo. This is the second time I've heard him mention getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah.
Like the second video.
What is it?
It's crazy.
No, as a teenager, maybe I would do it. Yeah.
Huh?
Well, they're not following the contracts with my son Satan, and if they won't do any of this BDSM
He's the
sex,
biological father of Satan.
Is he?
Holy shit. With his son Satan. This is Evan LeFavor's mortal fucking enemy. Holy shit.
Oh, Adam Eternal versus Evan LeFavor.
Whoa.
Adam Eternal versus Evan LeFavor.
Whoa.
You gotta let Evan know about this, Ben.
Can we book this? Is that possible? Yeah. The fucking debate of the ages.
It would be the most ridiculous thing I've ever. First of all, well, Evan can actually talk.
Yeah.
This guy, I mean, he would, you know, like, it would be, I mean, whatever, I'd watch it.
That's why I kind of say they have to be killed then. Uh-huh. Or David Letterman's son is a good example, man. David Letterman is like extreme genius where he could take on a deity, and he tortured a deity for real. A deity that was a
David Letterman tortures a deity?
He took on a deity.
David Letterman?
Take on a deity.
Classic D-Leds. Take on a deity.
Why David Letterman?
Because I guess he's a great talk show host. I don't know.
Or a star is how I'm gonna put it. A star, he tortured that deity with technology so much that the deity was like destroyed by David Letterman, man.
David Letterman's killing fucking deities. He's a god killer. He's a fucking king slayer. He's a god slayer.
I never thought I would see a video with this guy describing David Letterman like this. That's pretty funny.
David Letterman has the god smack. He just destroys a deity. It's done.
Pretty hardcore that he could take on a star and like destroy a star, man. That's why I'm a high level profile person too, and I just keep moving on up along with my son Satan.
Oh.
There's a study where they got 3 guys who thought they were Jesus Christ, right? They put them together.
Yeah.
The 3 Christs of Ypsilanti was the study. They're making a movie on it. But they put these guys together, and they all thought they were Jesus. And by the end of the study, all 3 of the guys came up with the idea that the other 2 guys were fucking crazy. They're like, oh, yeah, no, they're just fucking crazy. All 3 of them came to that conclusion.
That's hilarious.
They still thought they were fucking Jesus, but
they were Jesus, and the other 2 guys were crazy.
Yeah, the other guys are actually crazy though. They're like, I don't know what these guys are actually fucking crazy.
Satan was
But I'm
once my
Jesus.
son. He may have had other parents too. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty high up there as a father of Satan. Yeah. Predating the Bible, that I'm pretty high up there. Well, with my ideology, it's so advanced, I kind of say me and Satan are of the same civilization, a paradise. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then he's going to have to respect me, man. Why is he going to be...
Is he high, do you think? Do you think he like smokes crack
might
and
be
makes
on
these
some-
videos or something?
I would
or
think it might be like opium or something.
Oh, okay.
Heroin, maybe something. A downer. He seems like he's in a slur mode, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know.
it might be alcohol. Even I feel like there's a depressant here. It might be his medication.
Could be.
And he's still crazying through the medication.
Let every man be a liar.
Shirts
Only
off
God
party.
tells the truth. You know, if I can't even count how many liars I've met in my life, really, I can't. Yeah, listen, you know, everyone at some stage might tell a lie. You know, they might tell it because they're frightened, yeah, or they might tell it because they're trying to gain something that they got no right to. Okay, first one's excusable, the second one isn't. But I've met so many of these people. They want to manipulate people into believing something so that they gain something from it.
You know, I can't. I just. You know what? I'm sorry. I can't handle Gorilla 199.
Can't do it right now.
Yeah.
I thought that voice sounded familiar.
Yeah. Let me see what I can do here. I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do Gorilla 199. Just like I couldn't do Egghead. The Gale video was gold. That was beautiful.
That was beautiful, yeah. I wouldn't mind you playing that again, like on a regular show, you know, or...
What do you want to do right now? You want to play another video? You want to talk to the people?
Let's bring some people in.
How many?
How many people are in the room?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I was actually thinking of taking off.
All right.
Right.
Thanks for kicking it with us, Bo. You want to pitch your project right now or anything?
Sure. Thank you, Billy, for that. And thank you, Ben, for putting me on. I really appreciate it.
Sure. Thanks for coming
on. My YouTube channel, again, is Twilight City Studios. I do indie films. I do indie videos, mainly out of the Chicagoland area. I got a couple projects I've been working on. Probably have those published next week or the week after. Did a short piece on a local theater company in Chicago. I also have a video I did on a virtual reality business in Chicago. You're welcome to play that video sometime if you want to.
Nice.
If you ever come to Chicago, you know, I would be cool, like, to show you guys the place as well.
Yeah.
And
I want to go to
and yeah,
Chicago. I've only ever like spent like a small amount of time there. I've never stayed the night in Chicago.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I can definitely take you guys places, like some cool places. Billy, I think you would like this in particular. This is local restaurant in the Chicagoland area called Portillo's, and they have this thing called a cake shake, and they put their chocolate cake, which is like
He can't eat that.
What's up?
He can't eat
I'm
it.
on a diet.
Yeah.
They put a cake in the shake.
Yeah, they put pieces of cake from their their chocolate cake, and they put it in a milkshake. So when you're slurping it through a straw, you taste the cake and the chocolate milkshake all.
Yeah. There's no way he could eat that.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't eaten anything like that for almost a year.
At Best Cafe in Seattle, they do like a fucking shake with a brownie in it and a whole bunch of other fucking gooey shit. It's fucking great. But yeah, that sounds great. I'm just not allowed anymore.
I'll eat it.
Yeah,
Or
Ben can
drink
eat
it
it in
or
front of me.
whatever the fuck it
he can
is.
tell me how good it is.
I guess you eat and drink it at the same time.
Yeah.
True.
It's kind of like soup.
All right. Oh, sorry, Ben. Go on.
No. Cool. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being a patron.
You have a good one, Bo.
We appreciate it.
All right. Have a good night.
You
Good
too.
night.
Thanks.
Can we maybe change the background video at least to have fucking?
You don't want shirtless
gorilla fucking
Gorilla 199?
No. I don't
Okay.
know. Can we put up? Can we just put?
I
up
could
the
just make
GIF?
it black.
That's you know what? Fuck it. Lights out. Maybe we could put that GIF up that was on for Pimp Monk's birthday party where the boobs were
No.
jiggling. Shit. Damn it.
So okay. Bring people in. How many people? There's 7.
Bring them all in.
Bring them all in.
We're gonna do a game.
Yeah,
We're gonna
let's just
eliminate
not.
people. Let's not bring them all in.
What?
No.
Why not?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Do we have the list of people up on screen like we had before?
Yeah,
Is
I'll
that
bring
easy
it
to
up.
do?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh
that's not
shit.
it.
Oh shit.
It's this.
All right.
By the
So-
way, you guys know that weirdo who kept saying "Bing Bong" and all that weird shit.
Yeah.
I tried to look at some of his other videos, but I couldn't give you one of them because he literally like pulls out a porno magazine and shows it to the camera with titties and everything.
Yeah. If you go to his Twitter, there's tons of videos on there.
Oh really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Go
Holy
to his
shit.
Twitter. There's like videos weekly, at least on there.
Is he
Several
pretty
videos.
popular?
Oh my God.
No.
Okay.
He's not actually.
Damn.
Man,
just
he's
search his
really
name.
What a shock.
okay.
Yeah.
He's the
yeah,
type
he's-
of person that totally deserves to be fucking railed
made
on.
fun of. Yeah, it's true.
You know, in
Oh, I thought you were just going to say he deserves to be railed.
in some countries,
No,
in some
he doesn't.
countries, they give like disabled people prostitutes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
called
Really?
the Scarlet Road in Australia. The Scarlet Road is where they
Yeah, it's
deal.
true.
Yeah, they deal out prossies.
I know they do it in Japan, and I'm pretty sure they do it in like Canada and stuff too.
Don't
They do it in the UK. He should have one.
I think
Yeah.
they do it in Canada.
I think they only do it. I think they only do it for like physically disabled people. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Bing
Yeah.
Bong.
Only physically
Dude,
disabled.
Dude, he would jump off a cliff just to be able to get one. You know he would.
Yeah, baby. Gonna
I guess he
rail,
just.
bing,
I guess he just has to pay for one then.
Yeah.
Sure.
Maybe
Probably
this is like a
easier, right?
form of Tourette's where he just has to like say this shit and then he decided to put it on video.
I don't think he has Tourette's. I think he's just insanely horny and like retarded, and he just can't control it.
Can we start a dating site?
And it doesn't help that there's like Babe Station, which is who he's normally talking to, or girls on Babe Station, which is a TV
Babe
channel.
Station.
Yeah,
Babe Station. So bad. Can we start a website to get people like this laid?
No.
Like Kickstarter, it's like Dickstarter or something.
Sounds like a waste of money.
It sounds like a
Retards
good
only?
idea. Sounds like a
But what do you mean waste of money? If we start this website, we get these guys to subscribe to it, and then
Billy, you're basically trying to be an online pimp.
well, I mean, I'm trying to find a way. I'm trying to find a way to do that legally. Is what I'm saying. I'm trying to find a way to work around it and do that legally. Not escorts. I want it to be like the more the guy pays or the more people pay the guy, the more likely the algorithm finds him a total slut to fuck him.
What the fuck?
We got to build a slut algorithm. And then the higher up he gets, the more money he pays in, the more likely we are to give him like the total sluts that bang, right?
I don't like the idea of this.
I'm skipping your idea.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Hello, everybody. Wild Bill for America here.
I
just
trust
finished
Spirit
having
Flame.
breakfast with Patrick Ray,
Oh, man, this
one of
old
my
dinosaur.
Faith Rider friends here in Daytona. We were talking about ways to maximize the effectiveness of the Faith Rider ministry.
I like how he's got his
And I
fucking
said
leathers
the
on.
word, fasting. Patrick laughed and said, "We're Baptists. We don't do too good with that." But all joking aside, Patrick and I both understand and agree that fasting is an important part of the Christian faith. In Matthew 6:17, Jesus said, "When you fast." He did not say if you fast. God expects his people to fast regularly. It shows the stomach that it does not rule your life. If you're a Christian, the Spirit of God...
It's more like a better economical solution.
Your
desert.
stomach literally, you can't live without a stomach, so it literally does rule your life. Cause
Yeah, you have to eat eventually, bitch. If you think about it all that way, all your major organs run your fucking
Right.
life. Literally,
Yeah.
they do.
That's why you die when they fail.
your life. Some people describe fasting as dethroning King Stomach. Jesus is king.
Who the
Us
fuck
Christians often
says
let our-
fasting is
No one's ever
dethroning
said
King's
that.
stomach?
No one's ever said that in the history of mankind.
Maybe
He pulled out that gem at his fucking Faith Riders meeting, and someone
Yeah.
chuckled, and he was like, "Yeah, I got people on my side. Time to make a video."
Faith Riders is just like a gay Christian orgy, right? They show up and
Look
do
at
like
him.
cowboy
Look at him in
orgies.
his leather jacket.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
wearing the
He's
fucking.
wearing a lot of leather.
He probably just went and saw the
He's
new
a leather
Freddie
man.
Mercury biopic and said to himself, "I need a nice leather."
No,
I need a nice fucking
he wouldn't
leather
see
jacket.
that. He would call them sexual perverts.
But he would still go see it, right? Because he is a sexual pervert.
Deep throating though.
Oh. Hey.
Oh.
You said it, not me.
appetite dictate our way. Later on in Matthew 17:21, Jesus was dealing with an especially pernicious demonic possession, and he said, "This kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting." So obviously the F word, fasting, is...
Oh, you're so clever.
So funny.
You know, because
Mild
like
Bill.
there's only a few letters, or there's only a few words that begin with F, right? There's like so many words that begin with F.
Fatting around.
Well, that's two words.
Fagging around.
Fagging around. at the Jesus Riders convention or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
to be paying
Faith
attention
Riders.
to today.
We
And when I
bareback
look at
because
the
we have
spiritual
faith.
condition-
Which is more gay, the Faith Riders or the Justice Riders, which is the name of Egghead's dad's cowboy.
I think Faith Riders is actually
posse.
more gay. I think it actually is more gay.
What if Egghead's
Yeah.
dad is in the Faith Riders?
Oh my god. Why can't we get Wild Bill to be in the next movie?
He'll be the evil sheriff or
Yeah.
something, or like what?
Brett Keane will be the
evil
town drunk.
atheist sheriff that takes
G-Man,
over the town.
G-Man will be the
Serial butthole.
He'll be the what? What will G-Man be in this movie, Billy?
The friendly neighbor.
the priest. He's the priest.
G-Man
Yeah,
can be
he's the
friendly
priest that
neighbor in
tells
town.
everyone else that they're not real Christians.
Sexual perversion of all kinds, rampant political corruption, and the rising persecution of Christians, and especially when I look at the weak influence of the Christian church in America, I am convinced that the USA is experiencing...
There is no Christian church in America. There's like a bunch of churches that all claim that they're Christian and then claim that the other ones are wrong.
Every time before we do some kind of ceremony in the military and pray to some god, usually with a Christian chaplain, I always think of how weak Christianity is in the United States.
Yeah. Yeah,
no,
when,
no real influence.
Right. It is.
Sounds like Wild Bill wants
There's also like National Day of Prayer.
Right. And then you have the what is the Mormon Tabernacle Choir or whatever that sings to the president like a fucking bunch of queers.
Whoa.
Every time he's elected, you know.
Whoa. We don't.
You can't say queer.
We don't mind if queers sing. They usually have better voices than the straights.
Exactly.
An especially pernicious demonic attack. And I believe if Jesus were here today, he would tell us that this kind goes out only through prayer and fasting. So today
I'm glad that he believes Jesus would tell people that.
The sound of my voice to make the F word.
I'm glad he's not just pulling it out of his ass.
A major part of your Christian walk.
Make the F
Your
word.
faith needs
fasting.
it. Our families need it, and I truly believe that fasting and prayer are critical tools.
I like
for
how
America today.
fasting is the Christian F word, but then he used faith and family directly afterwards. Because I feel like faith and family are a little more fucking talked about in Christianity than fasting.
But I think he's saying that it's like looked upon as a bad word.
The twist is here, Billy. He's actually been talking about fisting the whole.
Yeah, the faith riders have their fist convention. He's just fisting around.
Didn't he have a video about fisting?
I don't think he
Wild
did.
Bill for America.
I don't know. Maybe.
In America.
Maybe he did. Maybe he did have one.
I look that up. Yeah.
Calling high speed.
So I'm going to keep everyone around for the next segment because this is hilarious.
Individual situation. Check out that beautiful castle.
The individual Brett Keane segment situation.
It doesn't even matter if you can see the video or not right now because there's almost the fact that he makes videos is hilarious because there's literally nothing to look at in this video.
You know, it's.
But he's going to tell you guys what's up now that he's back.
It says something how hungry I am where I look at that fucking piece of chicken in Brett Keane's fist, and I'm like, that actually looks pretty good. That's fucked up. I need food.
This was a live stream that Brett did. I believe either today or yesterday, and I noticed that he had one person in his live chat because I saw the live chat replay.
It's not him?
It was G-Man.
No way, really?
Yeah.
G-Man.
Yep. You can go back and watch this video on his channel.
That's literally Brett Keane preaching to the choir.
Yeah. He has a picture of himself from like 10 years ago.
That's the guy that fell over in the 7-Eleven on the drunk compilation. That's the same guy.
For some reason, this video also doesn't have audio, so I'm going to download it again.
F word is
Yep, that used to be me. Yep, I was a real stud back in the day.
I saw on the internet yesterday there was a group of like 200 people that got together and retold the Shrek movie through like bullshit videos. They like remade Shrek with their little home movies. It looks like it might be the cringiest fucking thing ever. I'm not sure.
Do a commentary on.
It's like an hour and a half, perfect for the commentary.
Oh
We might have to do Shrek Retold this month.
Shrek Retold.
It looks so. I watched like the first couple minutes of it, and I was like, I'm turning this off in case we actually watch this. It was so bad.
All right, let's see.
You guys,
hold on.
You guys ever watch the Shrek?
Oh, here we go.
Hello.
Okay, hold
You
on.
found the audio?
I don't want to talk
ladies
about the Shrek. Stop.
We're watching Shrek right
Hello,
now.
ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane. There's going to be some changes. I decided to make a few important announcements about how my YouTube channel is going to run, and also where you can find some really interesting content of mine.
By the way, his new channel,
Nowhere.
his new channel is called Theist Brett Keane. Literally,
No
that's the name
longer
of his
God believe.
Theist Brett Keane.
They still let him use his name?
I guess so.
Most of you know that I have a minds.com/Brett Keane page.
No.
If you go to this page, you're going to find a lot of videos that I would never even dream of uploading to YouTube. As most of you know, Google is run by liberals.
He literally has. Hold on. He literally has videos that on these other websites that he's talking about that he had uploaded to YouTube in the past. He has like old videos that used to be on YouTube. So he says he wouldn't dream of uploading them to YouTube. He has.
And liberals, for some reason, do not think that anybody else's opinions and views matter.
Oh, yeah, none of them.
Dude,
So Brett Keane. Sorry. I was just gonna say Brett Keane has made the move. He changed his style. He went from like just trying to pander to religious people to now he's trying to pander to like right wingers. That's his thing now.
Yeah, the Trump base.
Like every time he talks about something political, so like if you look at the compilation ones, he takes like the shittiest right-wing talking point from Fox News and just dumbs it down into something so retarded that makes you disagree with them immediately, regardless of like your political stance.
Who would watch him though when there's so many people that fill his niche better than he does?
What niche?
First of all,
appealing to right-wing retards. That's what it is.
First of all, his views are like way lower than they've ever been, and like he's not even showing how many subs he has or anything like that. So hardly anybody's watching him.
For a while, yeah.
Probably even less than he used to.
And they will censor in a heartbeat. So I use websites like Minds.com to be able to say the things that I want to. They allow me to put video, audio files, pictures, images. I have tested them to the extreme for the past year. I have put extremely hardcore material up on that website.
Hardcore. Yeah, when I think Brett Keane, the first thing I think of is hardcore.
Hardcore, man.
Hardcore agoraphobe Brett Keane.
Man on manatee action.
Yeah.
And they have never once shut me down. They have never once censored me or given me any kind of issue. And there's non-believers out there who have repeatedly attempted to knock me down over there. And I get nothing. In fact, the people who have actually developed the site seem to be very encouraging and supportive of the kind of material that I post on Minds.com. Let's just put it this way.
Yeah, because they want anyone they can get.
When you watch YouTube, you're going to see videos done by me that are very respectful, very considerate, very philosophical, and basically YouTube type content.
very philosophical.
Yeah, when I go to a philosophy class, I learn about, the greats, Plato, Socrates, Brett Keane.
Yeah, Brett Keane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at, he doesn't even use a webcam to show himself anymore. He just takes a fucking square picture of him and from 10 years ago and just sticks it there in the corner.
But Minds.com, although I have a couple copies of videos of some of my more respectful and considerate material, I have ownage and pawnage videos.
I have pawnage. First of all, it's ponage. Second of all, like, people haven't used that term in like a decade now.
Pawnage videos. Hydropawnage.
Yeah, what is he, fake Sagan now?
It's pawnage. I'm gonna pawn you.
Some prawnage. I love the
I'm gonna
shrimps.
pawn you.
You should pawn some of the bullshit in your house so you can buy your cat some kitty litter.
Yes.
God damn it.
Over on Minds. Also, I use BitChute videos. Where
You use BitChute videos? Or you have videos on BitChute? Is that what you're trying to
I
say?
use the BitChute videos.
He's trying to say he jerks off to BitChute videos, I think.
I use the
BitChute. I use it.
BitChute
I
out
shoot my
the poop
bits off
shoot.
the videos.
Where they also allow me to
BitChute
say and
Jerk
do exactly what I wanted. In fact, if I wanted to, I could make videos where I dance around bananas all day, and they don't seem to care. I can run down the highway naked.
Oh, he said I could be running down the highway naked.
And record the video.
should.
And these different organizations, they allow
Can
it.
he
They
go
don't
outside
care.
of his house now?
Of course, I'm never going to do that.
He'll have
I'm
to do
not
it
into
against
that
a railing.
I know
Crazy.
one organization that would not allow, and that's the U.S. government. They
Yeah,
do
the
not-
police.
Remember when he was showing off his new truck?
Yeah.
You think he still has that fucking truck or they got repoed?
What a great way to break in a new car, too, to like smoke a bunch of cigarettes
Yeah.
inside of it.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I don't even think
And then
Pimp
there's-
Monk would do that on the first day. I don't know.
Oh, I guarantee you, Pit Monk would be smoking in the fucking car while he was test driving it. He'd be like, sir, you can't smoke in here. And he'd be like,
Yeah,
we
you're
make
right.
a smoke in here. It's my test drive. Yes, we can. I might not buy it if I can't get a good cigarette feel inside of it. Oh, shit.
Twitch video games. This is where I'm going to
Saturday.
stream my video game videos, and the reason
My video game videos. My video game videos.
why I've chosen to stream over there as opposed to YouTube is you never know when YouTube's going to try to goof.
So why come back to YouTube then? Like you left and no one really gave a shit. You know, people
because he
would.
has such a
There's
large audience.
there's a group of autists out there that are obsessed with Brett Keane, and they would always tell me to play Brett Keane videos. And for a while, I had an excuse because Brett Keane wasn't making YouTube videos and hardly making any videos at all. And now here he is back again. He deletes all of his channels, or they get destroyed by YouTube, one or the other, and then he always comes back and starts over again. How many times have we seen this?
It's the Brett Keane cycle.
It's been like almost 5 years now, and I've seen it so many times.
I think he's just like slowing down the cycle. Like it's getting more drawn out because
It's 'cause he's older.
Fucking spongiformed his brain.
He's not as spry as he used to be, and that's saying something.
Do you think he
Which is
drinks a
ridiculous.
lot? Do you think he drinks a lot and he just hides it because he won't admit to it?
There's no alcohol in this whiskey.
Yeah.
This is alcohol-free whiskey. I'm drinking the blood of Christ, not alcohol. Fuck you.
People over. I don't want to spend hours and hours playing gaming videos and talking to people, and then all of a sudden YouTube tries to pull some nonsense on me and remove
Pull some nonsense on me.
one of my stuff like they've done other gamers in the past. So what I'll do is I'll put it over there.
I put it over there. I put it over there. Put it over there.
And I've also got the ability to be able to break my videos into pieces. Like a 15-minute video here, 15-minute, instead of 3 to 5 hour videos.
Who
all in
cares?
one
Why
big
is this
hit.
an announcement? Like,
think
who
that
gives
it'll
a
make it
shit?
easy.
Oh, you could do things on Twitch. Okay, whatever.
For people to absorb.
Oh, what
I
a
also like the
revelation.
chat environment better on Twitch.
Twitch allows streamers.
Here's
But nobody's
Probably because
there.
it's easier for you to
Put things
ban
on
people.
Twitch. Cool.
Also,
nobody's
another
there.
thing for my own benefit, you can
Oh, yeah,
win
nobody's.
prizes over at Twitch.
You can win prizes over at Twitch.
And
Have
I've
a
been
big
quite
prize
successful at
situation.
gaming videos over on Twitch.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
I have to look at his Twitch channel now and
One
see
of the things I love
what
about
success looks like.
I love all the Twitch prizes.
You know, I've spent these past few months trying to turn people onto Twitch, and I feel like this video just undoes all of that because Brett Keane advocates for Twitch now. So.
I like the Twitch prizes.
His fucking Twitch channel. His Twitch channel is called. What? His Twitch channel is called Brett Keane YouTube.
That is fucking great.
What?
I do have to congratulate him though for going this entire video without saying "sit there."
That's original.
It's so weird.
About 10 years ago, I was at the bar and this girl was telling me how great Bing was. She was like, Bing's so much better than Google. I was like, bullshit.
Bing bong.
I was like, prove it. And she goes
Ryan
to pull up
Seacrest.
Bing on her phone and she Googles Bing. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And
Man,
this
I'm gonna have to
motherfucker's
catch Brett Keane live one of these days, man.
at twitch.tv/Brett Keane YouTube. What was
Brett
that?
Keane YouTube.
I said, did you meet Ryan Seacrest in drag at the bar?
No.
Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest and drag would probably be
Yeah, he used to show
Onision
for
with long
fame
hair.
all the time.
Yeah.
And I've been successful over on mine.
I was at the fucking.
So I'd like to support these sites because
I feel like Brett
they've
Keane
been
is like the
supporting-
antonym for successful, you know?
Oh yeah.
Well, he's using Trump talking points. He's winning right now. You know.
If you say you're winning,
like-
then you'll win, right?
Yeah, you just gotta believe it.
Sorry,
Like-
that only works when you're running for president.
If you think Charlie Sheen is winning, look at me. I don't even have the AIDS.
I love how the only two people that Brett Keane is following on Twitch are Bethesda and Von Helton.
Heck out of me.
I'm sticking with Bethesda through this
Now,
Fallout
at the top,
76.
you can see that I'm still running a PayPal, and I also got Patreon. If anybody wants to support my work, that's where I'll be doing it. A lot of BitChute videos and stuff I do on Minds, I will end up posting over to Patreon for people to just watch it right off that page if they want to. But if you want stuff fast and quick and nasty, then you're gonna have to.
Do you guys ever like go hiking or like walk through the woods, or is that like anybody ever do that?
Is that
You
a
ever come
thing that we
across,
do?
like,
I've done that.
I mean,
yeah.
like, you ever come across like a dead animal, like a larger animal, bigger deer or something, like, and it's just
there's
dead
dead
and
deer
rotting.
all along my road.
Yeah, and then I think to myself, am I next?
Oh, you
no,
know what?
you just look at it and it's disgusting. It's kind of like a Brett Keane video. You gotta poke it with a stick.
Okay, yeah, it's true.
You gotta, it's so gross. You gotta watch it.
Nope, I feel sorry for the animal.
Oh, that's
Give it a good
true.
call.
It's true. Big difference.
Yeah, I'm not the poke an animal with a stick type.
I'm sorry, but if it's dead, I'm poking it with a stick.
Now, if I go through the woods and there's a homeless man jacking off, I'll poke him with a
Homeless
stick.
manatee.
Homeless manatee.
Are you gonna poke him with your stick?
No, I'm not a hobosexual.
Are you gonna give him a hobo anal probe?
I'm not a homosexual.
What's wrong with homosexuals?
I actually could probably
Huh,
have sex
Billy?
with a homeless girl. I'm not above that.
I'm
You
on
mean you're not
Brett's-
below that? Wait,
I'm on
no, you
Brett's
are.
Patreon right now. It's funny.
What is it in the red?
Is it in the red? Like he has to pay Patreon? Probably should be, to be honest.
Some of you guys should probably subscribe to my Patreon. I owe them $37 from last month.
They're like, Brett, you gotta pay us. You're running people away from our platform.
It's true, yeah, exactly. It's like if Egghead had a Patreon or something.
Pledge 25 or more per month. I'll make
like you-
video apostrophe s telling people to check out your channel.
It's like, you know what? Actually, we'll pay you a certain amount of money just not to use Patreon a month. You know, that'd be great. Just don't never talk about our service ever again.
Got a sponsorship from
Egghead and
Patreon.
Oreos. The anti-sponsorship. Don't talk about our shit.
Yeah.
Just every
That's
month,
what it
hey dude, I didn't get my $50. I'm pretty sure I'm ready to do a video about your Oreos, so
use Minds and
it over.
BitChute. I think a lot of you'd like to sign up for Minds.com anyway. It's a really interesting site. It's been around for a while.
I signed up for it a year ago and I
think
never
should
touched it since.
Deactivate it.
Yeah.
I think I should deactivate mine now.
Yeah, it was a waste of my time.
I'm gonna
I
go
haven't been on
sign
it.
up just so I
Yeah.
can I can sub to Brett Keane and then deactivate my account.
You'll be his only subscriber then on my
And
side.
they don't believe in censorship or locking people out or anything. You can pretty much do and say whatever you want.
No, they'll never
Twitch,
do that.
Whatever. What do you mean you don't believe in censorship? You used to delete comments all the time.
I know, what a joke.
Be nice and you'll be allowed.
I
Be
just
nice,
don't
huh?
believe in it.
And you'll be approved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he disables his ratings. He disables how many, like being able to see how many subscribers he has.
Look, you say it's censorship, but it's a lot easier to get into my private chat rooms than it is to get into heaven.
Like how many people has he flagged and then gotten fucked over for false flagging? Like that's censorship at its core.
Then Mundane Matt.
You can't prove I did any of that. There's no videos online that prove that.
Brett Keane's gotta start lifting those boulders, you know?
Hello, this is Brett Keane with Mundane Matt. This is the Fun with Flags podcast.
Oh my god, they should start a podcast together.
You know,
Aren't
Brett, it's
you
kind of
all?
amazing. I was talking about this earlier with some friends of mine. Yeah, all right, like you got French, because even Brett Keane would talk shit on that.
I'm not really sure about them. I've never had any problems, but they're pretty much a gaming company. They've allowed me to also
No,
upload
they are a gaming company, right?
Bethesda's pretty much a gaming
pretty
company.
much.
they are.
other typical
They're
types of
exclusively a
videos that I
gaming
want to
company.
do.
The game Fallout 76. It's
that's
almost
what
like
we'll
I'm
go
really
with.
going outside of my house when I
BitChute
play it.
Minds, that's where you're going to find my good videos.
Yeah, I just wonder what
blogs,
happened to the other
articles,
74
news,
games in the series.
That's where you're gonna
ridiculous
find his
stuff.
good
Twitch
videos.
is where I'm going to do my
Like those
gaming
exist.
videos. All links will be in the description.
All my garden videos are on
And that is
BetShirt.
that. I on YouTube, I'm not going to be running ads. You're never going
Listen to this. Listen to
What is
this.
saying?
He gets like 20 views on his videos. So he's like, I'm not gonna be running ads, dude. You wouldn't even. It would take forever for you to even make $1.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
you guys are
don't-
I
talking
don't think
about
he meets the criteria to monetize.
I mean, technically he doesn't, but he could. Yeah, by subscribers, yes, that's true too.
Yeah, he needs 1,000. That's true.
Yeah, and we don't know how many he has, but I doubt he has 1,000.
Not 1,000.
No.
You guys were talking about like Pimp Monk smoking in his Pimp Monks smoking in his fucking on his test drive, but
Yeah.
like Pimp Monks also never had to be on payment plan for a $500 car.
Brett's truck was nice.
Yeah.
I wonder where he got
Nice
that.
truck.
What truck?
I don't know.
Are you
I
talking
don't
about
know.
Are you talking about the one with the ear hair that we couldn't figure out?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when isn't that the video where he's getting in the car and he's just going?
Let's
That's
Working
every
and
video.
snorfing.
let's act like we're interviewing Pimp Monk.
Is he live?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is gonna be, I
Pimp Monk.
love this.
The best.
Pimp Monk, you all right? Pimp Monk, you okay?
You're live, buddy. How you doing?
He's kind of
Hi,
sad.
Pimp Monk.
You're sad? What
Yeah.
happened?
You're
Why you
sad?
sad,
Green
man?
Bay
I thought you
lose?
liked being on the.
Sad, Pimp Monk.
We love you, Pink Monk.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, he lived a while.
Huh?
What?
Slightly.
Is he high?
Yeah,
He's on Kratos.
All those kratom.
Slightly.
Pimp Monk, we're trying to talk to you, and you're just saying random bullshit. It's almost like you're not even listening.
Certainly.
Soy.
He's going into his Three Stooges gimmick.
Is he falling asleep?
I think.
Are we getting another sleep monk?
Pimpy,
Oh my
wake
god,
up.
another sleep.
Yeah, look at him.
He looks
Pimpy, wake up.
He just let out a huge yawn. Hey,
Probably
That's sleeping yawn.
Real comfortable.
I'm starting to get really sleepy.
We can tell.
we can tell.
Yeah, Pimp
I'm
Monk.
starting to get really sleepy.
We are getting very
Go ahead, lean
sleepy.
back, bro. You'll be alright.
I'm hypnotizing Pimp Monk right now.
Hypnotizing.
Breathe out.
what are you doing with your hat, Pimp Monk? What are you doing with your hat, man?
Are you smelling your hat to wake up? Nice big smelling
God damn it.
salt.
I hear you.
God damn it. God damn it. I gotta tell you, man.
I almost feel like we need a plant in his chat
Yeah, I'm probably finna.
to
I'm about to
get
go.
him to say things.
You know what? I'm gonna go in his chat right now.
Nah, he said he's about to log off anyway.
Not if I get there quick enough.
Oh, I already closed out of it.
Oh, you're fucking up because I think I am getting in right now.
You're gonna make him say shit?
Yeah.
I'm in there too.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I gotta make Pimp Monk say shit. It'd be a lot. Pimp Monk's gonna be like, Billy, why don't you come on my show?
Oh, dude, I was up early enough to do his show today. But
Why
not
do you admit
yesterday.
that?
Well, because I didn't know he was doing a show or not
Why
today.
is it a scam situation? What's up, Billy? How you doing, homie?
I'm doing good. Wait, I have to actually type it out, huh?
Situation because I said I was getting sleepy. I'm not. I haven't left.
Yeah, you
yet,
actually have to
so.
say it to him.
No, you know.
Shit.
What you need to do is give me goddamn money.
Oh my
I
god.
know I'm sleepy as well.
What you need to do is give me money.
I knew that was coming.
Have another
Oh
sleep stream.
Another sleep.
Am I feeling monkey today? Sure, why not? You feeling tippy today?
Ask him if he likes
I
it.
do want cash. I have $100
Oh.
stream go. I've made 30 so far. So we need $70 to finish the stream go. We've made 30 of the $100 stream go. And I'm not gonna leave this fucking stream tonight until I make my go.
Oh, so he's not.
We're in for a
Hold on,
long
didn't
haul.
a second
I was
ago?
getting kind of sleepy there.
Yeah,
but I
that's
got
what
a
Pimp Monk
burst of
does,
energy. I squeezed
He got a
that third
burst of energy.
testicle just right.
He got a
Shockwave
second
through my
wind.
body.
Yeah,
I'm
because it was
all
third nut, man. That's the power of 3 nuts. They'll help you out.
You just squeeze
He
it.
actually just lit another cigarette.
Pim,
So
I
he
hope
can't
your week has been good. It's been adequate.
All right. I mean, like, we can only watch this for so long, you know?
Yeah, it's not easy to like talk with him and comment to his commentary.
Yeah.
I'm not good at typing and talking.
It's hard to line it up, you know.
I think we're gonna move on.
Okay.
And we'll bring you guys in later.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. Clear this shit out.
Oh, okay. I'll put us all in the.
Cool
Did the
thing is
waiting
I don't
room
have
move?
to.
Did I move it by mistake?
Yeah, you did. I'll fix it.
All right.
It's whatever.
Oh. What we got next? Some fucking good. Some high quality.
Yo, safely! Let's go find the standard, put a bullet in his fucking head. Oh, you like me now?
I'm the only critic with the good kind of fairy drama. That's because Jesus Christ
Is my neighbor. Cringe rap.
Yo, she is so black. First of all, first one, you so black.
Plug it in, chug it out. One step, no doubt. I can solve equations and work it all out. To do a
She has nice hair.
Yeah, she's cute.
one-step equation, I need the inverse operation.
Hey.
Inverse means I do the opposite, like up and down.
I love the
or
hype
stand
kid,
and
though.
sit.
Tell me again.
The opposite
Tell
of
me
giving
again.
is taking. The opposite of losing is gaining.
Okay.
The inverse of addition is subtraction.
Yes,
Now
teacher.
you know subtraction's inverse is adding.
Yes, tell me.
And if I find myself multiplying,
Tell me more.
I should know the inverse is dividing.
Yes.
Teacher rap.
It's not fair, all right?
Why?
Because you're going to say this is my white guilt saying it's not that bad, but she's cute. She's not like off beat. She's not good. But then that kid's back there slapping the table and doing
teacher rap. You like teacher
that
rap.
kid's cracking me up.
Two times now, Billy the Fridge has liked teacher rap.
This is not that bad. The little kid doing the hype is fucking hilarious.
Yes. To see the variable situation.
Yes.
I have x plus 7 equals 10. Oh no. But hold on, y'all. I have some steps.
It's still cringy, but it's not as bad. The chick's super hot.
Hold on, same thing.
The chick's super hot, all right? And she's not offbeat, and she's bouncing with it, you know? She's not awkward. She's got that kind of, like, movement to her fucking flow, and that kid's in the background just delivering with the fucking table slaps.
Yeah,
It's the most talented teacher rap I've seen yet. I would watch it again.
No!
Your time. And you're 10 minutes late. I'm about to strike you out. Don't step up to the plate. I have been in the game more than 25 years. All the time your butt have felt just left you in tears. I'm the Tingles Crown.
This sounds like G-Man.
Watch what you say.
Yeah.
I will drop you like a hammer. Just like I did the DK. You think you're so cool? Running fast as a car. Let's see yourself in Chaos Emeralds. Goes against one superstar.
Sonic again, speed again. You ass is slow down, that's a shame. I'm coming to put up your ass. You won't last a dying fast. I can beat you 80 times at the speed of sound. I am Sega's hero, you're just a clown. My lines are smooth, your verse is just like friction. You're taking mushrooms, I think someone has.
So you like the teacher rap better than this, right?
Way better. I'm just glad this isn't some weird fucking pervy shit.
The king's throne chair is not big for the two of us.
This is so bad.
Up, Sonny. You spiky headed prick. How can you be a male if you don't have a dick? You're just Sega's little rodent. And I'm just
Do hedgehogs not have dicks or something?
No, they do.
I hate to tell you,
Is you saying because he can't see the dick because he's not wearing pants? Like, does Mario?
know.
Does Mario just have a fucking
And
plunger
guess
in his
what?
front?
It gets way worse than this.
No.
Oh yes.
Oh, Exclusive says he sounds like Kendrick in Mad City. I
This-
should punch you.
This is like some serious cringe rap tonight.
Nemesis, you've been a big duckler ever since the Sega Genesis. Who cares that you fast? This battle will be the last, so I will end you like the people in the Sega Dreamcast.
Really, Mama, was that a verse or a speech? While you were talking trash, I was making out with peach. Ha! You need your friends just to help you in the discussion. Stop hitting your head
This
on
is
bricks.
so
You might get a concussion.
fucking
Now watch the spit all
stupid.
on the beat. Sweep your ass off your feet. Walking around looking
It's terrible.
so fast, you can't touch me. Wow, Mario, you have never seen a day.
I hate that these guys enjoyed any moment of making this. They should not get enjoyment out of this garbage. They should feel the guilt of creating. Fuck you. I picked the winner. It's my foot in your fucking mouth, you little bitch. This is just fucking shit, dude.
They were trying to do like epic rap battles.
This is
and it
epic
just failed.
Cringe battles of fuckery.
Epic rap battles of
Another one.
equestrian history!
No!
Cheese sandwich!
No!
Versus Pinkie Pie! Begin!
My name is Cheese Sandwich. Let me put on a show. You'll see me beat the flank of this pink-maned hoe. I'll burn you like Philomena, then throw a party on your grave, destroy all your pinky pride. Call me your party of one phase. What's wrong, element of laughter? Why don't you crack a smile? You act like the Phillies you babysit. Grew up for once in a while. You're like a pony-fied parody of Patrick Star, except you're about as star quality as Gummy's teeth are. Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie. I'm better at party planning, so I hope you're ready when I pull out my party.
How is Teacher Rap the best one of the night?
So far.
Holy shit.
Just with mares everywhere are
Because bronies exist.
absolutely hopeless, cause your dick is just like your best friend, absolutely boneless. If it wasn't for me, you'd never be a party pony. You'd be on the floor, no friends, crying sad and lonely. I'm warning you, if you make me angry, you're going to die. Cross my heart, hope to fly, stick a cupcake in my eye. Yeah, you better hope to fly all the way to pony heaven, cause I'll flash you to the sky with this party Armageddon.
This is
My cheese
ridiculous.
sends the text.
This is
I like to
terrible,
rap
dude.
quality, call me the
No.
Scorpion, ultimate
Fatality.
You should go back to the rock farm where you belong. Maybe Mod could show you how not to be such a spastic moron. You've been in
Let's move on to the
Yeah,
next one.
please.
Okay, please. You asked since you asked nicely.
Please move on. The DDC, you mean like British Broadcasting Corporation?
The Dickus.
The Daddy Dick
Daddy Dick
Stanky Convention.
Big ol' stank.
Big ol' stank Daddy Dick. Dark Dragon
Stank
Castle
Daddy.
Production.
That should Stank Daddy. That should be a rapper name. Stank Daddy. So
Free rap.
I don't know.
Oh God. Oh God.
I'm just not.
Why is the mix so poor? Like, are they that incapable?
Why do they think they look cool? They look fucking ridiculous.
I bet you every single one of them got laid after this too.
With each other.
Probably, yeah. Oh shit, is that... Was that Mumkey Jones?
No.
Oh.
So free like a honeybee. Spread them wings, pull over cause I gotta pee. Life's driving too fast on the fast lane. Cause my past just became my real shame. I admit that I like the attention. Damn, don't get it twisted. Attention paid a visit. But my life's so illicit as a furry. I'm over here, see me happily. Repeat after me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, it gets worse. It gets even worse than this. It gets even worse.
Is this like
Young Bill Fridge? It gets worse.
Is this Animancer? Is this his crew?
It gets worse.
This is his rap crew.
If you want to be a furry, then by all means, be a furry.
This is the music in hell.
How is Teacher Rap still the reigning champion of best rap tonight?
This sounds like house, like hard house.
I am back with a brand new rap about a nice young vixen that I like to stick my dick in. A cute little fuzzy anthropomorphic puppy. I'm a furry, cuddle the yummy.
This is Animancer's favorite song.
Don't mind me, cause I'm a little fluffy. I want to be the wolf and the fox is my honey.
No.
Because it's not funny how you are.
This is the most annoying beat I've ever heard in my
The
life.
cadence of the flow is fucking annoying. Everything's annoying. Everything is fucking annoying. And the lyrics are him literally fucking furries. And I bet you he doesn't even do that. He doesn't even have a fursuit. He's not even.
I get the booty.
This is his.
Hide your kids and hide your watch. Don't hide your dog, cause that is mine.
Oh my god.
I'm skipping. the
Hide
rest
your
of this.
kids and hide your wife and hide your dog because that is mine.
That's weird.
I stopped it at kids and wife.
Yeah, done.
So, well, I guess I normally do better when I do my first just.
Is this Brittany Venti's brother?
Head rap and just turn on the beat. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna.
I wonder if this guy smokes weed.
Just get right into it.
I wonder if his mom bought him that fucking sweater. That hoodie. Is he sitting underneath his covers? Oh, that's jeans.
A little different. I'm not
Got
a
a fucking
shit,
plush
as you
blanket.
can see.
Yeah.
See, I'm in the crib, I be chillin', I be smoking on the. I ain't gonna trip, everybody's telling me I'm joking. Laughing at me like I can't do what I do, but I flip it back and I be making all the moves. Everybody's jealous of what I do. I don't give a fuck, nigga, I be on the move. Staying low key, got a pound.
I was waiting for it.
If you hating on me, nigga,
I was like,
you ain't seen nothing. I be going hard, I'm a J Twix in the Nashville.
This isn't that bad.
On the grill, everybody hit
I was
me
You're
up
right.
every now and then.
There's something about it, but I can't put my finger on it. But I like this one the best.
No. I was saying to
so
myself,
far.
I was like,
you are right.
I
was like, this isn't that bad. He must be about to drop the N bomb.
It's interesting how you waited to say it wasn't that bad after a certain thing happened.
Because I knew a certain thing was going to happen.
They said it afterwards.
I knew it was sent in because a certain thing was going to happen.
You said.
I didn't say it wasn't that bad. I said it after he said it. I said I was gonna say. I was noticing that this is. It's not because he's freestyling. It's not. No, it's not backpedaling. Go back. I didn't say it wasn't that bad till after he dropped the bomb because I was saying I knew that was gonna happen because of how not cringy this was. It was just gonna be a white boy dropping the N bomb.
What's up? It's
so
J Twix.
predictable.
Everybody wanna know what's up. I'm rapping off the top of my head. Everybody wanna see what I be doing, but I know what's up. I got the bitches hitting. Oh, all I want is that neck from a hoe. Look, fuck around and I be making all the money, all the dough in my pocket. They be hanging low. Let me go hard. I be smoking on the best shit. You
Yeah,
already
I
know
prefer
that.
the furry
Let's
rap
go
as
on.
well.
Wow.
Your birthday.
Oh, shit.
What the
You got
fuck,
a lot of
dude?
Stuff like that belt you got right there. You want a bike, a car, or a dope chain this year?
Hold my left belt back.
Nah, seriously, he's crazy. What do you want on top of your dome?
It's rap versus.
All right, top of my dome, here we go. Henry Tucker, it's your birthday. Henry Tucker, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Sinner, it's your birthday.
I wonder if I'm related to this guy.
Sinner, it's your
I have a Tucker in my
birthday.
family line.
It's your birthday, don't you know I said you're 19? I can't believe how much you look like me. Got you since you was a little baby. Lost you at 7 because of your mommy. Then I got you back at 16 and a half. Now you're 19, don't you know? Still we're having a blast. Every day that we're chilling, don't you know we're having fun?
This is terrible.
So bad. I love that he just doxed himself saying his son was taken away at 7 because of his mom. I think his mom was very responsible.
Hey, this time they're not in a nice living room. You notice that?
Yep, because grandma's home. So now they're in the fucking basement where he actually lives. He must have got himself a laptop.
Nice stuff, and you got nice clothes, don't you know?
With sheets on the fucking window?
Or it's on a phone.
You done got Jordan, yeah, you got Nike Max, and you had the Bubba Goose, yo, straight like that. When you was a kid, said you
He kind of sounds like fucking Macho Man in the Macho Man rap, like his voice. Yeah.
Polo. Now you still rock the hot gear. That's how it goes. Everything that you want, everything that you need, I'ma get it for you if I got that money. So I gotta.
That's like the mini version of that belt.
Yeah, the kids' belt.
And get a firehouse. That's how it be. Don't you know?
$20 at Walmart.
Henry Tucker, it's your birthday.
Look at him.
Henry Tucker, it's your birthday. Little sinner, it's your birthday. Little sinner, it's your birthday. I'ma love you till the day that I die, right?
So fucking weird and bad.
I'm not gonna lie, right?
He hasn't dropped the M-bomb yet, though, right?
Now you're a grown guy. Don't you know
I'm surprised.
you got that beard on your side? Yup, right? He be grown, don't you know he's a big boy? Fuck around, don't you know we carry big toys? Nah, I'm just joking around, but we roll with hot cars. That's how it be, don't you know I be that hot star? One day, don't you know he's gonna do it too? Don't you know these niggas be pitiful?
God
damn it, you talking about me. That's how it is, don't you know? That's how it be. If they fucking with you, then I'm knocking niggas out.
God damn it.
Niggas out, yup, without a doubt. I'ma be here for you till the very, very end. Cause you're my nigga and my best friend.
Whoa.
Henry Tucker, it's your birthday. Henry
Man, this is the
Tucker,
catchiest
it's
hook I've
your
ever heard in my
birthday.
life.
Little sinner, it's your birthday.
Little sinner. It's so bad. I think I'd rather listen to the Danny chorus than this.
I'ma drink some cardiac, that's how it be, yup. Have a cardiac arrest, yup. I be the best, no there is no.
Was he saying I was drinking some cognac but said cardiac and then said cardiac arrest?
I don't know.
I'm gonna drink some cardiac.
Don't you know how it is? This be my baby seat, and he be a good boy. Now he don't do drugs. If you're fucking with him, then you're getting fucked up. Henry Tucker, it's your birthday. Henry Tucker, it's your birthday. Little sinner.
Anna Manster's in the chat saying, but honestly, this is pretty endearing. Fuck you, you fucking fucker. This is fucking terrible.
He loves his son.
Motherfucker, he didn't take care of his son. He lost his son at 7. Probably was a piece of shit up until 7 from the day he was born, and the woman stuck with him till 7 until she fucking finally got away from him, took her kid away, tried to give her kid the right fucking life, but her kid turned into a piece of shit because he's half his fucking seed.
Did Billy tell me to play Danny? Really?
No, I didn't say that.
Henry Tucker, happy
They could even make you dead.
birthday. I love you.
That shit was ill.
You got it.
I love you. That shit was ill. Ah!
Yo, what's hood? Just be Sinner, you know what I'm saying? Sinner clan for life. Got Sinner Jr. by my side, you feel me? We doing it big for our family.
Yeah!
Our family sticks together through the rough and stormy weather. We tough like leather. Yo, I be the sick nigga coming through. Bitches like me and yo, bitches, yo, I really like you. But if you fuck with my girl, fuck with my kids, or my mom or my dad, I'ma fuck up this shit. Family be right, that's how it should be. Fuck around with us, don't you know you getting shot beat? Yes, I be the real G. Yeah, I gotta get it. I don't give a
Look
fuck.
at the fucking weirdo kid in the background doing his stupid fucking asshole
Never
dance.
ever quit it. That's how it be. Never ever gonna.
I wish a drone strike would have hit this fucking house.
A drone strike.
Yeah, fuck that family that Obama and Trump are killing off. Can we just get one strike to this house? Just one.
Calling a drone strike to that Wigger's house.
Yeah, no, I know it's American soil, but we're gonna have to drop it on that Wigger house. They keep dropping the fucking bomb.
Hey, you used a hard R with that, man.
I have to.
Wigger.
Wigger.
All day, every day, till I motherfucking be like R.I.P. But if you fuck with my kid or fuck with me, and you'll be the one that be R.I.P. Cause I don't play that, don't fuck with us, you fuck with us, don't you
So
know
when's the
we
collab
come to murder us.
with you and this guy?
The day after the drone strike hits.
Fucking with them,
I'll go to his ashes and collab by pissing on them.
don't fuck with my family. If you fucking with them, then you're fucking with
Somebody
me.
give Obama Henry Tucker's baseball card. Exactly.
Don't fuck with my family, cause if you fucking do, you'll be R.I.P. Don't fuck with my family, cause if you fucking do, you'll be R.I.P.
I lost my son when he was 7 years old.
With my family, it'll be a big mess. Every day I go out, every day I see all these dumbass bitches trying to get with me. I don't like the sluts cause they do it just for money. No matter what I do, they still say I'm the honey. Yeah, I tell my homie, I need your help, man. These bitches say they love me, but I do not give a damn.
Nah, he don't give a damn. You know about dividends. Gotta get the money, don't you know we gotta do you in.
Ben.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should we turn this bullshit off?
Don't fuck a baby sinner. Fuck around with sinner. Junior gonna chew you up. Then they're gonna take you out. Make you feel the Guinness out. Of not my fucking dick, but my gat up in your mouth. Make
His gat.
Not my fucking dick, but my gat up in your mouth.
My gat up in
Not
your
my
mouth.
fucking dick. Because I'm here with my kid, all right? If my kid wasn't here, of course, I'd slam my dick in your throat. But I'm here with my kid, so I'm just going to put my gat in your mouth. Please, drone strike this fucking house. Tell them I'm attacking the family. I want a drone strike on this fucking house. Tell them.
Damn.
Tell them.
You're going to blow up the old lady's
her
Nefertiti statue.
Her Nefertiti statue and her Trump collection plate. 45 collector's plate. Presidential collection plate 45.
I saw that the Trumpy bear was making its rounds on Twitter like last week. And it's like, I've known about that thing forever.
Yeah.
We watched that ad over a year
I
ago.
was literally about to say there's probably a fucking Trumpy bear in this house.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. This is fucking.
What should we do?
Honestly, should we bring the kids in and let them fucking just.
Look at this guy's face right now.
His little fucking Nigerian rugrat behind him with his stone face.
I'm sick here. I'm sick here, Dad. Dad, I'm so glad you're a cool dad, Dad. I haven't grown up enough to realize you're a fucking loser piece of shit. But one day, Dad, I'll be a loser piece of shit just like you and not take care of my kid.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm Danny.
What's up? What's going on here?
I can't believe that you found 5 fucking videos worse than teacher rap.
Yep.
Who?
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should make a formal apology to Billy the Fridge for giving like hard mode to cringe rap tonight.
No, don't. That was great.
That was atrocious. No, I'm sure the viewing public. I'm sure the viewing public loved it.
It was gross
But,
because you started off with a teacher rap that I didn't hate.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
That's the
right?
grossest part about it all. And then you just fucking drop furries and N-bombs on me. Furries and Nigerian N-bombs.
Exactly.
That's so fucked up.
I made the highest precedent, like the very top, a teacher rap, so you know that it was bad.
Well, the teacher sounds like Little Debbie.
Oh yeah, she was
that,
hot.
She wasn't that bad. She was so cute, and the fucking
Yeah,
kid at the
she
table was on par. Like, just hey-o.
Yeah, it was charming.
It was fucking hilarious. It was good. It wasn't good, but they did well.
News.
Everybody's
for
talking
effort.
about George Bush.
Yeah. George Bush is dead.
George Bush.
George
Sr.
Bush is dead.
George Bush Sr.
Yeah.
I just brought up his episode of The Simpsons earlier tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I was bringing because we were talking about Gerald Ford. And I was
he's dead and everything, but man, he was old. He was close to death forever.
90-something,
yeah, dude.
That is
Barbara Bush
94.
passed away earlier this year, so
Yeah.
He was on his last leg.
Barbara Bush was dead. That makes George W. Bush the only surviving George Bush.
Yeah. Actually, I think there's a George P. Bush.
George P. Bush.
Yeah, there's a guy named Bush. Yeah, there is a guy named. There is a guy named George P. Bush. He's George Bush's nephew.
Now I'm gonna have to kill off P.
I think he's Jeb's son. Let's see.
Oh my god, it would be Jeb's son.
I think it is.
Oh my god.
Jeb would have a fucking P. Bush in his
It's
family.
George Prescott Bush. George.
Prescott. Get the fuck out of here.
Why he
What a
look?
cunt.
He's Hispanic.
He is, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. See, parents Jeb Bush and mother
Columba Bush.
Columba Bush.
Wow.
Yeah, she's Hispanic.
I Columba.
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 Columba Bush sounds like a kind of way that Columba Bush sounds like a kind of way that women shave their pussy or something, you know?
Ouch. Do you think George P. Bush is going to be president one day?
No.
I don't know. You know what else is kind of ironic? Fucking Billy Bush, the guy who got in trouble
for grabbing we're talking about Trump grabbing the pussy.
All he did was laugh.
Yeah.
And he got fired and Trump became president. But anyway,
Oh my God.
he's George Bush's cousin too. Did you know that?
Yeah, he's his nephew, not cousin, right? Nephew, isn't he?
No. Actually, this guy is George Bush's nephew. And Billy Bush
Are you sure Billy Bush isn't the nephew?
No, it's his cousin. They're
Huh.
cousins. They're about they're closer to the same age range. George P. Bush is young. He's in his 40s.
Yeah, Billy Bush
They're
here at
in their
Access
60s.
Hollywood. And I'm here with Donald Trump.
I think Billy Bush is in his 50s, maybe.
So Donald Trump, tell me about your political run.
Well, actually, I'd rather talk about pussy grabbing.
Oh, okay, that's pretty funny. Let's move on.
No, they just let you do it. Prescott. Who's 47?
Yeah, so it is weird. Billy Bush is closer in age to George P. Bush, but they're cousins.
George P. Bush is.
See, it
P.
says
Bush isn't a bad looking dude.
George H.W. Bush. So hold on, let's see.
Looks like an illegal immigrant.
P. Bush, P. Bush, P. Bush.
Okay, yeah. So George W. Bush is his. They're first cousins.
Kissing cousins.
Yeah, it says George W. Bush, the 43rd president, and former governor Jeb Bush are William Bush's first cousins.
They say one in the mouth is worth two in the bush.
But he's way younger than them. They're like in their 60s. So he's first cousins with Jeb Bush, but then Jeb Bush has a son that's close to the same age as him. It's weird how that works, but whatever.
I mean, a lot of people have like uncles that are younger than them, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Your parents just start fucking 20 years later. You got a little fucking baby unk. Like, what's up, baby unk? And he's like, get me a beer. And you're like, you're fucking two, dude. I'm your
two,
uncle.
dude.
Listen to me.
Didn't that happen on King of the Hill?
Probably.
I have a friend
George-
in school that who's
George P. Bush is climbing the ladder, though. He's the land commissioner of Texas.
Yeah. Incumbent.
Yeah.
Been in office for fucking 3 years, or almost 4 years now.
Yeah. Maybe he'll
Wonder
run for
how he got
governor
that
next.
And he's Mexican too, right? So
I don't know if he's Mexican.
his
Let's
mom
see.
was Mexican, right?
Let's see where she's from.
Mexican American.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so he's got the Mexican descent. So, like, is descent the right word? It's not the right word, is it? Is it descendant?
Or ancestry.
Ancestry, yeah, Mexican ancestry. So, he'll probably do really well in Texas. He'll fucking probably kill that shit.
Yeah.
He's more Mexican than Beto O'Rourke is. Beto got the fucking Mexican name.
Whoever's most Mexican wins.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna take, dude. Ted Cruz
Whoever's the
was actually
whitest
less Mexican than Beto. Yeah.
I thought O'Rourke was an Irish name.
O'Rourke is, but the Beto is his name's
okay.
Robert, and they called him Beto as a kid.
Oh, okay.
Because Beto is like Mexican or Spanish for Robert. So like the Beto is just a nickname you'd call a Roberto is Beto. So
I
they
see.
called him Beto as a kid. So he's still white as fuck, but he took on the name. So that made him endearing to that.
I saw someone on Facebook talking shit about that. And I was like, wait, you live in Texas. Like, isn't Ted Cruz's first name Raphael?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how are you talking shit?
But nah, you better not.
He's also he's from El Paso.
Yeah.
Beto O'Rourke. He's from El Paso. There's
It's
like
right across from Juarez.
Yeah.
You could see Juarez in El Paso. It's fucking. I drove
they were the same city at one time.
Yeah.
I mean, like
down in the old Texas town of El Paso, I got beheaded by a Mexican girl.
Oh god.
I'm trying to think.
Got some head.
What base?
Beheaded.
El Paso is like
before the head.
Before
El Paso's beneath New Mexico. It's so weird. It should almost be part of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
New Mexico's like, we don't want to be this close to Juarez. Can we give you to Texas?
Yeah.
Texas like, I'll take them. Give me El Paso.
Hey
Remember
Ben,
getting-
have you ever heard of the Washington or the Columbia River blood basalts?
The what salts?
Like, well, you guys always talk about like the geology over in Washington, and I'm a geology student.
Oh, okay.
I never, but I'll put a picture in the chat. But the Columbia River like flood basalts, it's basically just like a floodplain except for lava, and it covers pretty much all of Washington, Idaho, and
That sounds horrible. To be entirely frank with you.
well, it's like this is millions. This is millions and millions of years old.
Yeah.
It was a flood basalt that was probably the trigger for a series of events that led to the largest mass extinction in history.
Really?
Oh,
Interesting.
glorious.
It's actually true
Glorious.
because of all
Permian
of the,
Triassic.
The crazy bath salts be killing everything.
Yeah, the flood bath salts killed the dinosaurs. I didn't know bath salts killed the dinosaurs. Holy shit.
They all ate each
Oh,
other.
it wasn't the dinosaurs. It killed the non-mammalian synapsids.
Oh, yeah, the non-mammalian synapsids. I didn't
Oh,
know.
yeah, the
I didn't know that was the bath salts. The flood
Dinosaurs are
basalts?
still around.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
well, it's
they're
actually
birds.
like the change in
Yeah.
climate that is
The
caused.
birds.
Well, it's not that the flood basalts caused maybe they ignited coal beds, and then there were these bacteria that also contributed, and there were a lot of things.
This is an intelligent podcast now.
Yeah. Feel
All
like Tim
of a
Pool's
sudden,
back
yeah.
on teaching us shit.
Yeah,
Tim
man.
Pool. He'll learn you a thing or two. That Tim Pool. Yeah, the Bush family. Yeah, I mean, why not raise another generation of Bushes?
Well, the problem is that's Jeb's fucking son, so he's not going to make it anywhere.
But his name is George Bush. There's already been two presidents
and
named
it's a
George
Prescott.
Bush.
His P is Prescott, which makes
Yeah.
it even more fucking lineage.
Yep. Yeah.
To be entirely honest, I think Jeb's failure in trying to run really kind of tainted that in people's minds, especially how he lost to Trump, who a lot of people love. Like the Bush family is not going to be so highly regarded by,
I don't know
Trump.
about that.
But you also have to remember that Jeb was always looked down upon. As
Yeah,
the
Jeb
fucking
was always like
black
the
sheep
the
shithead.
second tier. Actually, George Bush, he was the party animal, like the drunk, the
Yeah,
frat
cheerleader.
boy. Yeah.
Ace autopilot.
But he ended up being president instead, and he owned a
Barbara
baseball
Bush-
team.
When Barbara Bush died, The Onion posted an article. Barbara Bush passes away surrounded by loved ones. Jeb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no one cares about Jeb. He's like a living meme, but in politics. He's like
I wonder if
egghead.
they'll-
Clap.
I remember when they tried to accuse George Bush of not showing up for his service.
Yeah.
When he was in the Air Force, they really tried to nail him on that, but they couldn't prove it in the end, and people lost their job for reporting it.
Dan Rather, I think.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Are you serious? You think I wouldn't show up for the Texas Air Force? It's the safest Air Force in the nation. We just fly over Texas and do fucking wheelies. We're never gonna go to war. You think I wouldn't show up for that? I'm doing fucking air wheelies."
Maybe shoot some Mexicans trying to cross the border.
Yeah.
Real American.
Yep. That's what real Americans do. Defend their border even from innocence.
I'm a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for the rights. Brum, 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 brum.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Rogaine.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Rogan. I just posted that picture. It took me forever because my computer was fucking up. It wouldn't let me download the file, so I like snip it. But it's the flood basalt. Like that's the area that it covers.
What?
Or covered.
Yeah, everything in that area is gonna be bullshit.
Back to the
Well,
bath
it's-
salts again.
It's basalt. It's rock.
Basalt. Yeah, basalt.
Not bath salt, basalt.
Basalt is a formation of rock.
And like, I guess it fractured in like what's called columnar basalt. So like you have these hexagonal columns of rock that you see in like I think the Giant's Causeway in Ireland or Scotland.
I see.
Super-
A
yeah,
sign
it's
of the
super
apocalypse.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
alpacalypse.
it's something to check out. But yeah, that happened
Alpacalypse.
millions of years ago, and you guys are ready for some shit.
I'd like to
Yeah.
welcome you all
Buckle
to
up.
the Geological Surveyors podcast.
Yeah.
You're watching the Geological Surveyors podcast. Tonight we got a guest that knows all about the basalt monolith of the 1947 Rookie Year of the Year championship. I don't know words. I ran out of words to say.
Yeah.
Rocks.
Cleveland
What it
Rocks.
say?
We're rocking and rolling tonight, aren't we?
The geothermal crevasse opened up and sucked down 47,000 different species, causing a mass extinction.
Well, that actually wouldn't happen because if the crevasse opened up, it would actually like push out material.
Oh.
So it wouldn't suck anything in really.
There's a lot of pressure.
Plus, that would
underneath the
happen
crust.
over hundreds of thousands of years.
Geothermal crevasse caused a cavalcade.
Cavalcade.
I don't know words.
Did you switch over the word of the day calendar?
Yeah. I have an advent calendar with a new fucking word I can't use every day.
An advent calendar.
Yeah, because I'm keto, so I can
keto?
have chocolates in it. Yeah, so I just get a fucking word of the day. I open it up like, oh, cavalcade. Oh. Oh, phalanx.
Phalanx.
Oh, trebuchet.
Oh yeah, it's a catapult.
Oh yeah,
Trebuchet and a
trebuchet.
catapult are different.
Trebuchet, that's better than
A
any
trebuchet
chocolate.
is a type of catapult, right?
Yeah, well, it's like a catapult. Yeah, it's
I think
it's a launch system. It's not exactly a catapult, but it's like one, right? It's pretty
Let's
much.
see.
It's pretty much
It
a
says
catapult.
Similar.
Wikipedia says a trebuchet is a type of catapult.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember saying. I remember arguing about it with I think Wizard of Cause.
Yep.
Way back.
It says it's a type of catapult.
Carbon type of siege engine. Yeah, siege engine. Various
I can't
types
believe
of
that.
ancient medieval
I can't believe
siege
you
engine.
got into an argument about a trebuchet. Paul.
Oh yeah, because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I
remember
what a
that.
fucking trebuchet
I was
is.
there.
And I was like, "What did you say, catapult? You asshole! It's not a catapult. It's a trebuchet."
It's not a catapult. It's different.
Well, it's not colloquially what you would think of a catapult. Because a
Yeah.
catapult, it's like the stick and the rock.
The
and
stick.
It's on wheels. Like,
When was this?
Should we build a siege
Dude,
engine?
I used to play this awesome tabletop game. It was called Crossbows and Catapults. And you would build like a castle, however you want. And then you would take turns either launching catapult projectiles or shooting crossbows at the other person's structure.
That's dope.
I used to play that. My friend had it. It was like an 80s game. Oh, shit. I knew I could find like pictures of it.
I used to play Age of Empires for ever, dude.
What do you mean, Asian umpires?
Aging umpires.
Aging umpires? Why are they
Asian
so old?
umpires?
Are they
must
going to
have the
make the
whole
call that needs to be called, or they're going to strike them out?
Yeah,
They're
here
not
it is.
Asian,
Crossbow.
They're Asian.
Crossbows and catapults.
Asian
man.
umpires? Crossbows and catapults. Do you actually get to use the catapults? It's like Jenga with catapults?
Yeah, it shoots these little projectiles.
Oh,
the
shit.
The crossbows and the catapults do it.
It's Jenga with catapults.
That's awesome.
$12.99.
Yeah.
For ages 5 years and up.
This is
Now,
from the 80s.
What's that, like $30 now, probably?
Probably.
Man, I want an
Oh my god. Go to Waffle House.
Dungeons and Drag Queens.
There's not one near me, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's no Waffle House anywhere.
You know
on the
what?
West Coast.
I think I saw Animancer today saying that that Five Guys is the best burger, dude.
Oh hell no.
You've never had Whataburger, you've never had In-N-Out Burger, you've never had Dick's Drive-In.
I remember on the first
I was
24
talking about
hour
like
show.
chain burgers. I don't really count like individual restaurants. Like that's
Whataburger is a
something
chain.
entirely.
Isn't it?
Whataburger's really good.
Yeah, Whataburger is
Someone
a
in the
chain.
chat said,
And then
Someone in
I've
the-
never had Dick's.
This is great.
Yeah. I love
Get it out of your system.
I love to eat a big bag of Dicks.
I ate a greasy bag of dicks. Get it out of your system, laughers.
Dude,
Almost choked on dicks.
they have a special sauce
Sauce.
that they put on the burgers,
Oh, man.
right?
Dicks?
Yeah.
It's like a I think it's like a Thousand Island, right? Or no, maybe not.
No,
It's like
not
a mayo
really.
with tartar, I think.
It's kind of sweet. It's really good. It's like a really interesting flavor.
I think it's like a mayonnaise mixed with tartar. Or,
Oh my god,
no,
my
it's like
mouth is
tartar with-
watering right now. Just
Yeah,
talking about
relish,
this shit.
relish.
Let
It's
me
like
get
a-
a dick burger with egg sauce.
It's a Dick's
I
Deluxe.
think it's like a tartar
okay?
sauce with relish. Because they sell
sounds-
tartar sauce on the side. You can get it for your fries. I think it's
It's
just like a
so
tartar
good.
sauce. It's very good. Yeah, this is. I've been eating this since I was a little boy.
Oh, it's West Coast.
Yeah, it's Seattle
Yeah.
only.
Yeah,
Gotta
Seattle
have
and
that.
like surrounding area, right?
You gotta have that Steak and Shake. That place is pretty good.
Steak and Shake is pretty fucking.
it's alright.
It's good if you're like in a pinch.
Yeah, because they're open 24 hours and shit.
Yeah.
There's only one Steak and Shake in Seattle, and it's in the middle of downtown.
Yeah, I went to a Steak and
shit, fuck
Shake
that.
in Topeka, Kansas, and it was like 4 a.m. because it was 24 hours, and they had like $1.99 milkshakes, and everything was happy hour, half off. I spent like $60 on food
What I
with
would
me and
say-
Joe and this gay old homeless man.
I would rank my top 3. Number 1 would be Whataburger.
Really?
Yes. Fuck, dude.
I never had it. I've been
Whataburger.
times. Never.
It's a southern thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Texas
and New Mexico and like Alabama and Florida.
I was in Louisiana for 3 years, but it was hardly anywhere near me.
I'll tell
I
you
used,
what.
saw until
I
I
used to
went
get a
Texas.
green chili double from Whataburger, dude. It was so fucking good.
Did I tell you
That's
my
a New
Whataburger
Mexico
story?
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, like here's an ad
the
for it.
time you shat in
Green
the
chili
bathroom.
double.
Okay, I did tell you the Whataburger story. Yeah.
Here's the thing, Ben. You
It
can
was
tell me
on the,
how good Whataburger is all you
I felt
want,
so
but I don't have it
bad.
around here, so it doesn't matter to me because
Well, it's not my
I'm
fault.
eating
It's
it.
gay as fuck where you live.
Ooh.
It's not. It's not.
Where do you
Things are
live?
pretty fucking cool here. It's cold, but other than that, it's pretty
Pretty
fucking
cool.
good.
It's pretty cool.
Whataburger's so
Yeah,
fucking
Billy,
good, dude.
you told the story on the 24-hour show, and I remember in the chat somebody said "fuck Whataburger" and Ben banned him.
Oh my god!
Dude, Whataburger has spicy ketchup, and
I love it.
their fries are good. Their fries are just like they're like just the right size. I think. I don't know. So Whataburger number 1, and then number 2, I go with. I'm gonna go with. Oh man, probably Fatburger.
Huh.
And then. Yeah, Fatburger. That's like California.
Fatburger's
and
very
Nevada
good. We have a Fatburger
Yeah.
not too far from here.
Yeah. Well, there's a few of them actually. There's one in Issaquah too.
Yeah.
There's one like up in Redmond, and there's one down in Issaquah.
Yeah.
They're like the same distance away from here.
Yeah, that shit's good.
Yes.
I
And then
grab a
number
bunch of
3.
Yeah,
Number
go get some
3.
food.
Who's number 3? I don't know. I guess Dick's is number 3.
Okay. What, do you like In-N-Out at all?
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Maybe
not.
that
It's
Steak and Shake are like the same level.
no.
Yeah.
No, I don't agree. I don't know.
What
Maybe
do you
the Steak
think,
and Shake. Maybe the Steak and Shake in Ohio is just subpar, but like Steak and Shake was where I would eat it if it was late at night and there's nothing else
That's
to
exactly
eat.
why I ate there.
Yeah.
And me and Joe and
Their
this
fries are too thin, in my opinion. Like,
Okay, I agree with you on that.
It's good drunk food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the Steak and Shakes here in Florida, they're really good, like compared to everything else we've got, which is kind of nothing.
Oh, dude, the place here that I eat at when I'm desperate is Jack in the Box.
Oh, I love Jack
That's
in the
some
Box.
desperation.
I love it.
Dude, Jack in the Box. Okay, when I lived in Albuquerque, I had Whataburger 24 hours a day, and now that I live here, it's Jack in the Box, dude. They don't even compare.
See, I thought Whataburger reminded me a lot of Jack in the Box.
It's not.
It
It's
reminded
not the
me a
same.
lot of it.
Then you don't remember correctly because the burgers are totally different.
Well,
Like
they're
the
different.
bun is totally different. The meat is totally
You
different.
think it's different?
Yes.
Huh. It just reminded me of it. Jack in the Box does like egg rolls and they have fucking
Jack in the Box is
teriyaki
lame.
and they have breakfast all day. This shit's fucking great.
McDonald's has breakfast all day too.
Yeah, but the Jack in the Box breakfast is like a fucking breakfast burrito.
I think you know what? I can't decide which is more subpar, Jack in the Box or McDonald's.
Wow.
Yeah, like seriously.
I would
honestly, dude,
Steak and Shake is better than.
I've never tried Jack
Since
in the
I've
Box.
been on keto,
McDonald's is like, eh.
Since I've been
Five
on
Guys
keto,
is better than Jack in the Box.
Five Guys is gourmet compared.
It's pretty good.
Five Cocks is like gourmet compared to fuck dick.
Five Cocks.
But
I know what Billy's mind's on now.
dicks, yeah.
That's why you brought this
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
so you
dicks.
can loop it around.
What's Billy's mind usually on?
It all comes back.
Pussies.
Genitalia.
Good-hearted
genitalia.
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 Show me your genitals.
Show me your
genitals.
genitals. Show me your genitals. Show me your genitals. Your genitalia.
We're
Sorry.
fucking geeks.
Well then.
Yeah. I was just thinking, how great would it be if we made a game called Cock Catapults, and we turned our hard dicks into catapults. We duct tape a spoon to like the end of our dick, and then we took our hard dick and pulled back the spoon and shot grapes at each other's mouths.
Okay, so any game that you pitch where dicks are the main feature has an issue.
No, the grapes are the main feature.
You know what? When I went
Wait,
to
they're not keto.
I went to
olives.
When I was in San Antonio for the Royal Rumble, I went to Whataburger late at night, probably around 1 a.m. and there was a line literally like going out the door and down the street to get into it.
Fuck.
And the police were there to regulate who got to come in and when.
I've
you got
seen
to
that
come in.
actually at like In-N-Out and stuff.
Yeah. So it's that.
Chick-fil-A when it first showed up in Linwood, Washington.
It's a big
They did
fucking
that.
deal in Texas. Seriously.
Shit. Hey Ben, do you ever have melt up here?
Melt? Oh yeah. I've had melt. I've had the melt in Columbus.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know if there's any difference, but there's one in Cleveland, and like I rarely go there because fucking
The sandwiches
hipster
are so
waiters
big.
super pretentious. Oh yeah, dude. It's like 2 meals in one. And
Yeah,
then
I usually only eat half of the sandwich and I take the other half home because it's that fucking
I do that
huge.
with I do that almost every time I eat out. I'm just gonna order a shit ton of food because I'm paying for it, and then I'll take it home.
In LA, there's a burger chain called The Counter. And they basically give you like the Build-A-Burger list, and you get to look at everything you want on the menu and just put it on your burger. And they have a fucking, like at least a pound. It's just like this huge fucking patty. And you can get that with like avocado and every fresh ingredient. You can get the burger stuffed with other meat. It's so fucking good.
Dude, at Melt, they'll like batter and deep fry any sandwich on their menu.
That's psycho, and I love it.
Even the burgers, they'll do like the
Yeah.
burgers too.
Fuck.
And
not keto.
Oh my
no.
god.
No, like
That's not keto at all.
here's some of the sandwiches. This is like
Oh!
fried mac and cheese sandwich.
The carbs!
No,
The fucking carbs! Even the cheese probably has flour mixed into it because it's like a cheese sauce. That is so
Purple
carb.
Parma.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I used to get the fried green tomatoes sandwich there. Dude, it's so good.
I used to go to Jack in the Box and order mozzarella sticks and put them on my chicken sandwich, have a parma sandwich there.
There's
That
also
looks way better than that.
This really has been the Torture Billy episode.
For real.
Yeah.
There's also the melt challenge.
The melt challenge.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking mess, man.
Oh god.
Well,
look at it.
It's
in
like
the spirit
5
of the
pounds
Torture Billy episode,
I would take that fucking challenge.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say, A-Spec? What the fuck are you gonna say?
that's not an A in my name, and for that, Ben, play
sorry.
cheesecake.
Damn it.
Oh shit! I don't have it queued up.
It's some Cyrillic.
So Spec, what should I call you if that's not an A? What should your name be?
I mean, Spec works.
Spec. All right. I just like saying A-Spec because I assume it's short for the autistic perspective.
It's point of perspective. It's point of perspective.
Altered point of perspective.
Autistic point of perspective. People taking the Mel challenge. This dude fucking ate the whole thing and he hates himself.
I went to Primanti Brothers when I was in Florida. You ever go to Primanti Brothers?
Oh my god! Look at that. Look at that. You got to eat it all, too. The salad, all the fries.
In my fat days, I could have that down in under 10 minutes.
Oh my God, no.
We have a place here called
in my
Melwood.
fat.
They make such good.
Dude, I need to go eat something really soon.
If I ever go out to Seattle, I'll take all those retarded fucking eating challenges. I'll fucking tackle them all. It'd be fucking awesome.
You want to eat retarded people?
I mean,
retarded eating.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
I'll eat a bunch of fucking food and feel miserable for everyone's amusement.
Bunch of feet food?
As long as it's on film, good.
Yeah,
Live stream it, man.
That's the point. You guys have to see my suffering for it to be worth. Come on.
Yeah,
True.
I want to pay $10 every 10 minutes to make you eat more fries and throw up.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
you'll
just
get
do
to see me puke eventually. You know?
Do a mukbang, a fuckbang, you know?
A fuck bang?
All right. You know what? I think we're good. I think it's time to end the show. Because we're going to do another one tomorrow.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. MIC. See you real soon. KEY.
Why? Because we like you.
MOUSC.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet. Gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.